Here he is. Right, hold on. Oh no! I am chain stunned. Oh boy, that's exciting. Right, I just get chain stunned, shall I? And now I have a pet. Right, give me 1 second. I'm getting my balls punched. One moment. Right, I'm rooted, so I can't wiggle this guy around. Hold on. Also, I think my pet's ignoring me. Man, this fucking sucks. Hold on. Warrior, cleric, mage. How about you give me a mana, you cunt? So annoying. This is just a taste of the bullshit we're going to have to deal with today, methinks. I'm going to be looking at my audio levels a lot, because I'm not happy where they're at, and I can't retest it until I'm streaming. Hold on. So this guy should be backstabbing. There should be some tasty stuff coming out. Man, I am out of endurance already. So this is a mini-boss, and I'm already struggling. That's a little bit concerning. Yeah, I'm already getting my balls kicked in by a mini-boss. Also, this guy isn't a caster. He's a warrior monk berserker, and that is hurting me a lot. Oh, man. Can I not even kill the mini-boss? This guy's backstabbing, right? Yeah, I'm not confident. If we can't even kill this guy... I was trying to pull him back so I can guarantee that he is backstabbing. You can see that down there. I've changed the combat window so you can see stuff. What's the name? Aldrin. A-L-D-R-Y-N. It's a pally-only weapon, though. There's SK weapons, but they're not Aldrins. Right, I need to regen. Am I even landing on this guy? Yeah. We should be fine. We should be okay. Yeah, so these guys aren't usually what I pick. I try and get the Scarelings, but they technically have Rogue. And Rogues are all you want for charms. They just do so much more damage. We're fine. It's just long-winded. D4 enemies have 20 trillion health. What's this? Oh yeah. Look at that. Hold on a second. I have to ponder that. Look at that. 6 to all stats. 6 to all resists. They are heavy as shit. Right, so I'm gonna equip them. They're heavy as fuck, which might reduce my AC because of the monk bonus. Yeah, look, that sucks. Technically, they look better, right? They look like they're way better, but I lose AC because of how heavy they are. That's unfortunate. Well, I'll put them in the storage. Morgan, hello, hi Morgan. How you doing, mate? How's it going? The prices some places charge, you think they'd put a whole bush of saffron in, yeah. They might mention it in the menu, but they're just thinking about the saffron. I forgot to haste my pet. Probably why it took so long. Oops. 42 at the moment, playing tonight. Nice one, mate. Nice one. Good luck. Yeah, once you're 46, as soon as you hit 46, go to the Plane of Hate. It's the easiest one, and you start to get very low-level basic versions of endgame loot. Going anywhere else after that is a waste of time, unless you need specific like focus items. Right, I'm going to turn my pet into a furry, and also give it haste. There you go, buddy. And together, we will get fucked by terror. I'm gonna kill this guy. See, I could... Oh no. Whoa. Okay. I mean, it is Plane of Fear. See, the annoying thing about being spam rooted, my resists aren't very good, so I can't resist like CC. I know I can mez these, but... Lay on Hands is gone already. Yeah, the really only thing about Root is I can't position my pet, and if I can't position them, then I can't get backstab, so my pet's doing like no damage, which is very annoying. I only killed the pet because it has like no HP. It's just gonna do so much damage, and chain mezzing it is a pain in the ass. Man, look at these debuffs and roots. My pet's about to die. Oh, I'm about to die. Oh my god. Well, if we can't... I wonder if, is the trash harder than CT? I don't know. It doesn't even have, like, DS up. I thought the DS was killing us. It's not. It's just this guy with love of the game, really. I'm trying to, like, wiggle hit. I can't move because I'm rooted. Yeah, I'm rooted, so my pet's not backstabbing, so his damage is basically useless. I don't think we're going to kill CT, man. If I'm struggling this much against these guys, I'm pretty sure that's... Oh, I'm dead. No! No! Mend. Carrying my ass. I know this guy isn't slowed. I'm well aware. I just can't have the time to stop and do stuff. There's so much shit. Having mobs with 1 million ads, I know about that one. That resisted? Dude, he's tashed and I have that upgraded. Really? Right, so that guy is just magic immune. Okay, cool. I love how Golem NPCs are consistently the shittiest NPCs in the whole of EQ. At any level, at any zone, at any given time, they're just the worst. You're doing well, glad to hear that, Morgan. Hell yeah. 1 second, I'm being accosted. We'll kill this guy and we'll take 2. This is like maximum difficulty endgame shit, so my attention will be diverted while I'm murdering stuff. Okay, backstabs are back. They're not doing massive backstabs though. They're kind of baby ones. I wonder if the rogue multi-class isn't true backstab, because I'm looking at the numbers. I feel like Scareling's backstab for like 400, whereas this guy's doing 150. Those are rookie numbers. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's not backstab damage. 180? It might just be they have insane AC. I don't know. Right, let's take a second. We have, was it 2 more mini-bosses? And then we can try CT. Maybe CT will be okay because he's solo. I don't know. I guess we'll find it together. Cannibum, hello, you've got this. Terrazan Manor, thank you. GG, thank you. Kind of the same with CT. Okay, so just Mana Sieve and Theft of Thought the shit out of him. Try and hang in there, gotcha. Because I know there was a time where, I think it was CT and mostly Innie, where their melee damage was so insane that you kind of wanted them to cast spells. But I think they nerfed all the melee damage done, so that the spells are quite a dangerous part of their kit. Has Dan ever been jacked? What if I was? What if in school I was just a massive roided out muscle man? You'd never know. And you can't trust Xenon. Can't trust him. Right. So we have those 2 are dead. There's a guy in the north, and there's Dracolich on the right. Dan's always jacking the AI picks that you make of him to touch myself to. Damn. I mean, hey, whatever gets your rocks off, I suppose. I mean, that's primarily what people use it for. They could try and change the world, but no, they're jacking it to that. Who wants to change the world anyway? Dread, right, he's got a DS, he needs to be dispelled. I'm assuming we'll pull him, and then 1,000 dudes will come rushing. There's gonna be like 2, yeah. Hentai monster, and some other shit as well. Important to clear out a lot of the mobs nearby. Yeah. If you leave any mini bosses, they automatically come over and shadoink you, so you have to kill them. One-on-one maybe, but if there's multiple bosses, you're just dead. You just can't handle that. I have really sexy weapons, but my armor and stuff is pretty mid. I have befallen gear still, so I can't be too. Oh, there's a bunch of mages as well. I can't be too wacky out there. Right, we'll start with evasive. I just want to have my. So, does this guy need Tash? I don't know. Some of these golems are randomly magic resistant. Okay, that guy I can handle. Oh my god. Hold on. Easy now. Right, kill this guy. Dispel him as well. Thing is, they root my pet as well, and I can't position backstab. I don't think there's a scaling up, which is really annoying. Chain knockback, chain root, man. Sure do love having no resists and being chain CC'd. Love that for me. Oh, my pet's gonna die because I can't save him. Because I'm rooted out of his range, so I can't tank Dread. This is great. I love how D4 is just how much infinite CC can we throw at you? I'm not gonna wait. I can't waste lay on hands. Right, bro. You're not my first pick, but I need a charm. I'm gonna die. This fucking sucks, dude. You're not my first pick, but you're all I've got. You'll have to... Right, he's out of juice. So he's just a warrior now, he's got no mana. Okay, this should just be a patience game now. Yeah, I need to get my resist. When I played the beta, I had Bard, which means I basically was immune to most spells. That is not the case anymore. I need to get resist and shit. Yeah, this is now face tank. That's fine. Xenon and Kennel are the official Dan historians. I mean, they did know me before everyone else. They did know me before anyone else. Actually, Bish knew me before anybody. So, I guess Bish would be the main Dan lore historian, lore keeper. Who wants to change the world? When you can wank to furry ladies with huge tits. I mean, a lot of people feel that way. A lot of people do feel that way, I suppose. Can't relate, but... I need to put together Dan's wiki page one day. a Dan wiki. I don't know about that. I'm not sure. Okay, I'll go offensive stance. This is how much damage is this guy doing? I mean, he's doing something, I guess. Better than nothing. Better than the animations. Animations don't do anything compared to those. Can I nuke him? I don't think this guy is like, man, yeah, I can nuke this guy. It's just the first or second golem, which for some reason is magic immune. EQ loves to make random mobs completely immune to certain spell lines, which completely destroys certain comps. I don't mind because I have backups, but you're playing a caster, like a pure caster, have fun. Good luck, have fun with that shit. Right, all that's left is a Dracolich down there, and then CT himself, so I'm gonna cool my heels here with my hentai monster friend. Until we find the scaling, and then we'll kick this guy out. And we'll pick up one of those instead. Yeah, I think if they multi-class rogue, the backstab is a shitty version. Because scaling's double and triple backstab for 400. Pretty much all the bosses here need Tash for slow to land. Yeah, I mean... The thing is, like, Tash is what, 30 MR? Overchannel and upgrades are like 230. It's a huge amount. So some mobs I just don't think you can slow them. Even with Tash, even with upgrades, even with overchannel, doesn't stick. God knows how high their MR is for that to happen. I don't know. You can supply embarrassing pictures. Dan Asdos Anticipation was a talented Twitch streamer, until we stopped playing ESL. I mean, I feel like that was my least talented time. Don't let the numbers fool you. Those were miserable times. We had views, but I was deeply unhappy. Fuck that. Fuck that noise. That was a horrible, horrible error. Right, what is this? Gorgon? Oh no, the chain-stunning cunts. So if I pull the Dracolich, it's gonna pull like all those cunts as well, I assume. I get rid of the DS as well. I don't see any scalings, because I think the mini mobs, the normal mobs that spawn are random. I don't think it's guaranteed, which is kind of annoying. I have to rebuff. Right. Hentai monster is now a hentai furry monster. Because I don't see a replacement for it, so we'll just deal with it. We will just deal. Sure. Right, I'm going to try and pull this guy and see what happens. Yeah. There you go. Right, let's give this a go. I'll dispel first. Oh, just a phantasm. Okay. Come here, buddy. Watch him pull CT through bad paving. Nice. Thanks for the stun. Appreciate that, man. Oh, yeah. Phantasms have the chain warp. Just to annoy you. No other reason, really. I'm snared, so I take 5 hours getting back shots from the Dracolich to get over here. I know I can just mez him, but the mezzing him for a whole fight. Man, I love Plane of Fear. Plane of Fear is the best zone. Anyone disagrees is a silly person. If you don't find this fun, then you have problems. You need help. This is great. I love how, while we're doing all this shit, this guy's already almost dead. I can't lay on hands. This is one of the worst, so, like, if you do this on D0, just farm in the trash as Enchanter, it's okay-ish. Because you have AoE mez spam and you're fine. My pet's about to die. Fucking hell, dude. Okay, just kill... Nice! There goes my pet. So now it's just me and this guy. And I don't do anywhere near enough damage. I'm going to go and try and charm something mid-fight. Also, ads might play in the middle of this fight. I can't help it. Blame Twitch. Simple as that. Yeah, I need a charm. Otherwise, it's going to take me literally like 5,000 hours to kill this guy. I mean, I could just sit here and just duel him for 10 hours, but I kind of want to kill other stuff tonight as well, you know? I would kind of rather do other stuff tonight. Oh, I got this shield that lets me spam remove diseases with like almost no cooldown. It's pretty great. It's a rare drop from hate. I mean, I could just kill him like this, but it's not. It's not. Well, this is it now. I guess I can read chat at least. Corpse runs at Plane of Fear used to be the best. Yeah, it sounds terrible. I've seen videos of like the old school stuff. Sounds like something I wouldn't have even bothered with, even back in the day when I used to play like live EQ. No thanks. Waste of everyone's time. I hate this. This zone is awful. It's funny, the Plane of Hate is pretty cool, and the Plane of Fear is the one that should be hated. And this has obviously been changed a lot. Like, it was way, way worse before the changes, but it's still a horrendous zone. I can't imagine, unless someone's just into pain, I guess, I can't imagine people actually enjoying this shithole of a zone. However, there is a raid boss here, so I have to come here to get my shit done. I don't even know if CT drops anything good. I think he drops a bunch of SK stuff that I can't use, so. Man, this fucking sucks. I could like evasion and summon animation in the middle of the fight. This sucks, dude. This is my true DPS. when I don't have a charm carrying me. Even with my like sexy gear, just not enough. It's pretty sad. It's pretty sad, dude. Pretty sad. The thing is, I don't want to risk running around with debuffs and I'll get snared and rooted. Trying to grab another ad in the middle of a fight, it's just not great. It's gonna be a miserable time for everybody. So all I can do is this. Potato ass shit. In FF9, there's an enemy called a Stroper. It looks like a penis and can be instantly killed using soft. That's pretty funny. It's pretty good. Is it more of a penis or less than the Persona Chariot penis? Jugs, hello! What is that thing? This is the Dracolich. It is a skeleton dragon that is currently trying to eat my face. Guys, ads are about to play. I'm going to not play the game after this guy. I'm just going to sit here in the corner and wait. It's to make sure there's no pre-rolls so that people clicking in don't get ads, ever, and that you don't miss any gameplay. So I'm going to sit here and just exist as a furry with creepy eyes. Look at that. Oh, you can see their nipples. Look, I got furry nipples too. Huh, what's this? I mean, that's not a terrible ratio. 0.7? I think I've got one already, right? Yeah. At +5, halfway up, that's 0.7. I mean, it's no good for me, but it's not bad. I was thinking of doing this thing where we level up a ranger from 10 just using outdoor zones, but in classic, 40 plus is going to be a nightmare. There's like nothing out there. So I might have to wait for Kunark to do that, but I could use that on a ranger. Twiddle your thumb, yeah, I'll just sit here and just do this. I'll hydrate. I'll hydrate. Maybe because I have to go look around for a pet, because we might have killed all the NPCs, and I might not have a charm, which is pretty much going to make or break this fight, which is not ideal, really. Better than twiddling something else? Depends who you ask. I'm sure a lot of people out there would love to have certain parts of them twiddled. Delicious, delicious water. Right. So, are there any pets up? Because if I don't have a charm, I'm fucked. Oh, there's the Gorgon. So the Gorgon chain stuns and is a complete menace to me, but stun doesn't work on a boss, so I don't think Invis works in Plane of Fear. Oh, it does. Allegedly. Right, let me have a quick look. There he is. Look at him. The god himself. What a wanker. What a douche nozzle. I think my only option is the Gorgon. I don't think there's anything else on the map. Don't mind me walking through the fire. It's fine. Yeah, I think that's... Oh, wait, there's more. Hold up, I see... Scaling. Right. These are low-level baby mobs, but they have real backstab. Okay, I want that. Yeah, for some reason, multi-class rogue NPCs... Oh, there's a hentai, big hentai boy. Those guys drop Valorium. Well, they drop everything. They drop chest plates. Right, scaling, join me. There we go, buddy. Good boy. Good boy. Right, we have a real pet. Now, how long can we keep the pet alive for? How long before the pet gets one-shot by something? Yeah, look, you see what I mean? What? Okay, so if they have default rogue, they'll like double and triple backstab for like 300 to 400. But if you get a multi-class rogue, like a warrior rogue or whatever, the backstabs are basically just normal swings. They do way less damage. Right, we're good to go. I'm going to rebuff because this is probably going to be a long fight or a very short fight if it goes badly. Usually, some of these golems are usually worse than CT, but we'll find out. Put into his house? Yeah, I will. Because I know he's got a knockback. I don't want to deal with that. I have killed CT before, just not D4. I did D0 just so I know. Same thing, but with bigger numbers, right? In EQ, just cast Shrink. I have Shrink. Watch. Shrink. Do it. Do Shrink. Check this out. I am now a small furry. I'm now the Uwu variety. Excellent. Right, we're all buffed. Right, all that's left is CT. And also the Gorgon, which I don't think only the mini bosses should social, but we'll find out together if this goes tits up. We should be okay. Right. Let's go, pal. Well, I'll wait for my mana to get to max. We'll go up there and say hello. So I'm just gonna run through him, basically. Run through him, try and drag him into the house, into a corner. Classic. And then we'll see how it goes. Yeah, so okay, he's got wizard, so you have to drain him. This is gonna be a long ass fight. So suck him dry. And then just face tank him in the corner and hope for the best. I'm gonna wait for my mana though. This is one of those every little count scenarios. Right, let's go. Hey man, how's it going? Rooted straight away, what a dick. Ah, slow landed. Right, we are okay-ish. Right. And backstab as well. So something I noticed with CT, I think it's because he's got such a big hitbox, is that... Hold on. Oh, I'm just getting... I was like, why am I casting? That'll be the chain stun. That is annoying as fuck, bro. Man, I am covered in dots. No point dispelling anything. Man, that really hurt. I've got Lay on Hands still, but I'm getting my... I think it's basically if you survive... If you survive the mana bar, you can maybe be okay. I'm gonna just focus on the sucking. Yeah, you heard what I said. I've got Lay on Hands as my backup. I think backstabs are still going. If you could stop knocking me back while I'm rooted, I'd really appreciate that, man. Would be really, really cool. I mean, I guess it doesn't really benefit you, but, you know. Right, suck. We'll do that. We'll do theft for mana. He's almost out of juice. So we're just killing time until he's out of mana. Once he's out of mana, well, we'll see what his mana damage... Ice Comet. Ouch. I'd rather you did... If I could choose, I'd rather you didn't Ice Comet. If that's okay. Ice Comet's notorious, like, endgame wizard thing. Big pain. Right. Is that a mana? Now, what sort of melee damage are we looking at here? So yeah, look, the scaling is doing 400 multi-backstabs on this guy. That's the good shit. I'm guessing now it's just a waiting game? I don't know. If you could cut that shit out, I would really appreciate it, man. It'd be very, very chill of you. Right. Let's do one more of these, and then we'll sit in recovery. So we're just basically turtling while the backstab does the job. I'm just half waiting for charm breaks. We know how this goes, man. When everything seems nice and chill, we know things are gonna get a little precarious. Oh, he's got the SK sword. Is it Keldorn? Soul Drinker, whatever the fuck it's called. Some cool ass name sword. I'm just constantly trying to shift the position for the sake of pet backstab, you know? Yeah, so my original plan was to do Paladin, Berserker, Enchanter. Things like this, if I was using defensive stance the whole time, there's no way in hell Berserker would get me through things like this. Just because without the Berserker stance, there's not much point to it. I'm glad I picked Monk. What do we got? We're good. Oh, no, things are getting like... I think he's going for strength as Dispel. Go for the 10 strength buff for your Dispel. You do that, mate. No problem. No skin off my back. I need to get one of those damage meter things so I can see what % of my damage is from the scaling. I'm guessing the scaling is like 10,000% of my damage. Right, that's coming off. I gotta re-snow. Without slow, we're in a very bad time. I don't think I can kill him. I think we're gonna run out, honestly. Yeah. No! No! Oh, I'm fucked. Scaling, how could you do this to me? How you did this to me, bro? In my time of need, right at the end. How could you do this, you traitor? Dude. I had to lay on hands, is gone. Okay, he's not getting backstabbed. If I try and wiggle this guy, we're going to have problems. He's going to knock me outside. Right, I'm trying to awkwardly back him up. I'm out of endurance almost. As soon as my endurance goes, we're going to shit town. So I think we're basically about to get fucked. I can't make him backstab now. I don't think that hitbox is big enough for backstab. I'll try. We may have a problem. Yep, defensive stance is gone. I'm now taking full damage. I think we're screwed, man. I don't think I have enough juice in the pipes. I need like more AC or something. My damage is okay. Oh, there you go. I re-furry the scaling for you. Good, that'll do me. No, we're not. We're gonna get close. We're gonna get to like 5%, but I'm gonna run out of juice. I'm going to be juiceless. Okay, backstabs are hitting. Dude, this, whatever happens, this is down to the wire, man. I'm gonna have to switch to defensive stance with my potato endurance. I'm looking desperately at like the men cooldowns. Come on, man. If Charm breaks now, I'm cooked. Come on, brother. Come on, mate. Just a little bit more. A little bit more, bro. I'll buy you pizza afterwards. Scaling, everybody loves pizza, right? Scaling's included. I think we're good. Charm breaks the last second. Hey! Look at that. Right. Now, because I know how this works, I'm gonna instantly leave. Because if I don't do that, the scaling's gonna break Charm with no mana and fuck me in the ass. And there you go. D4 CT. Barely. That's not a comfortable kill. That's pretty rough. But that's D4 CT. Nice. This is fine. It's all good. Easy peasy, no problem. It wasn't even close. Wasn't even close. VIP? Oh. Yeah, VIP's been reset. If you guys want your badges back, they are super cheap now. Jugs as well. Super cheap. Get your badges back. They will last the end of the year. Right, what loot did I get? What is this? Crimson Robe of Alandine. What is that shit? What is that? Right, let me defurry myself. Is this like a fashion thing? What is this? Oh, it's that. Ha. That's a classic. I don't think I had that skin. Okay. I will keep that for Fashion Quest. That is useless, but for Fashion Quest, pretty cool. Oh! And we got this. You know what this means? Do you know what this means? My Aldrin +9. Hold on. This is a moment. This is, as far as I know, the best weapon in the entire game. We're gonna +10 this shit. +10 would have been nice for that fight back there, but we'll make it work. It's not funny if it's not close, true. I suppose when it gets like face roll easy, I guess that's when it gets boring. The scaling right now, where is the promised pizza? Yeah, we used him for his big DPS and then just left him. We left to go buy some milk and never came back. And now the scaling is just living in resentment for the rest of its life. I feel a little bit bad because that guy carried me through the kill. Right, so we have our Void Touch potential and our Aldrin +9. This is a monumental occasion. And the Lord did saith, mine children shall become overpowered as fuck, boy. I believe that's Ezekiel 69 if you look in the Bible. And what they're referring to is this. Look at that. Look at that. 1.538 ratio on a one-hander. I mean, the stats are great, but just the ratio by itself is ridiculous. Look at that. I love how that's got more ratio than 99% of two-handers. And maybe even all of them. I think there's maybe 1 or 2 weapons that have a higher ratio. Ridiculous. There you go. We're now OP as hell. Lovely. Nice. So basically, every combo I do has to have Paladin in it now, just so I can use that. So whatever our next combo is will be Paladin, Enchanter, X, Rip Monk. Just because I need to have that in my library. What else did we loot? Is it this shit? What is that? Dawnfire, Morning Star of Light? What is that horse shit? Oh! Wait, hold up. Hold on. That's a 450 damage proc. I mean, if you're specifically fighting undead, that's pretty nuts, and it has a bonus proc rate. I don't like clerics, but if you have cleric in your combo, that's pretty good. So, which raid bosses count as undead? Or are they all like non-undead, technically? Does that work on raid bosses, or is that a trash killer? Because if I'm killing trash, I'd rather have a normal proc. I know that would be really good against undead, but... like, you could even, if you're doing like, I don't know, lower gut loops, you could even equip that from 40 to 46 to speed it up. If you have cleric in your combo, I suppose. The weapon itself is poo, but the proc's nice. I do need a pizza emote. I'll have to take a picture of a pizza and then crop it for an emote for the stream. Given that pizza is objectively the best food that exists. Lurking, gotta go grocery shopping. Morgan, I appreciate you. Thanks for lurking, mate. Have a good shop. Sadly, I don't even think that Draco Lich is tagged as undead. Really? Even though it's a, like, reanimated dragon, that's so bizarre. I guess that's a balancing thing. Because things like Slay Undead are super OP, specifically because they don't target important mobs. Right? I guess they don't want paladins blitzing stuff, even though it would make sense. That's kind of a bummer. Right, so what I'm going to do... actually, does this look cool? Does this look cool? It's just a generic... it is a generic Rusty Mace, or Rusty Morningstar. I love how the name, Dawnfire, Morning Star of Light, dropped by a god, and it's a Rusty Morningstar. That's depressing, that is. Right, I'll take the proc. 1 proc. Well, actually, you know what we could do? 2 procs. So in a scenario where I have Cleric and a pet, I could give the pet the proc as well. I don't like Clerics, just not my thing, but... Right, here's a little trick. You take the proc out, right? You take the proc out. Oh wait, it doesn't. The trick doesn't work with Oh no. You need like, if I had another copy, you can basically spawn a bunch of augments. But right, I might as well do this. There you go. I can't sell it. Thanks, I guess. Never gonna use that. Right, we now have 2 of those that I'll probably never use. The loot we got from that was shit. We got a big barrel of cocks as our loot. What a load of crap. I feel like Innie and Yale are the only ones that drop good stuff. And maybe the Dragon Cloak for haste. Maybe. We are going to do Innie today. So that's my fashion quest. That's true. We already have that, right? Yep. You got to destroy those to get the loot. Right. Well, I feel accomplished, and we got a +10 Aldrin. That's pretty sexy. Loot was terrible, but I don't think CT has very good stuff. Right. What's next? So I did. Oh, we can do Vox. I don't like Vox. It's not difficult. It's just irritating. The pull is a pain in the ass because the zone is super buggy with aggro. We can go do Vox. I'm actually bound outside Vox to save me a run. Let's go do Vox. We'll do Vox D4. Oh no, Nagy? Because there's what, Yale? Do people even... There's no point in me doing Fishman. He doesn't drop anything. Fishman is a waste of time. Even though he's technically a raid target. It's raining again? I am so jealous. It is not raining here. I wish it was. The air pressure shot up, which is a great migraine trigger. I love how Carrie keeps scratching his ass. Yeah, ogres love doing that. Ogres love to... Yeah, there you go. Nice little... He's just relieving himself. He's had a tough day. He just killed a god. He deserves a nice butt scratch. Right, we're going to figure out where to go. We'll do Vox. We'll do Vox later. I want to get my last weekly moat to get my fisting item up to 7. So... Yale? I mean, Yale's easy as fuck. Sure. I mean, I suppose... Yeah, just do the easy one. Yeah, sure, why not? Right. We'll go slap Yale. We'll just do D4. I'm not going to waste time, because it's just a time thing. I'll do like D0 to 3 off stream. Because I like to do D4 of all the bosses, all the raid bosses, basically finish the game. And then we can start, you know, farming gear, trying out new combos. I want to come up with some cool ideas for leveling routes that makes it a bit different. Like, I really like the idea of an outdoor ranger, outdoor only hunting, but there's just not enough places in Classic for 40+. We'll get to like 40, and then the game will stop. And that's kind of shit. Because I really enjoyed in beta when we did the Karanas stuff. It's just really... Are they aggro? Dubious. She almost wants to murder me. Oh. Wait, the wizard's over there. Okay, hold on. Hold on a second. I am so lazy. I will teleport there. I will teleport 2 steps ahead of me. I forgot that the wizard thing is closer. Why is there a naked furry with gold boots on the right? Karens look terrifying, by the way. Very scary looking. There you go. That saves me time. Right, we are Ranix Painil, so we'll go in. We'll do Yale D4. We'll get our moat. Very, very nice. And then we'll just cycle through Nagy, Vox, and Innie. I think we'll finish with Innie, and then we'll farm hate for the rest of the night on D4. It's slow going. I'm not blitzing mobs there, but I do need the gear. Although I think a lot of the gear I need comes from freaking hate. I don't like hate. Sorry, fear. The place we just killed CT, I don't like that zone. The zone blows. It works 40 plus. Well, the undead, I think the highest level enemy is 41, right? I think the Cyclops, or whatever they're called, I think they're 38 to 41. Man, in normal EQ, that's fine, but for Legends, they're gonna be so low level. And because they're giants, they take twice as long to kill. You could do it, but it's gonna be so slow. I like Ocean of Tears. I like that zone quite a bit. It's just nice to go to places that other people aren't spamming. It's just something a bit different. Sharks are really good at XP as well. At late 20s, early 30s. Right, get my fat ass off this thing. Right, I will boof. And we'll do Yale. Watch Yale kill me. We soloed D4 CT, but we get killed by D4 Yale. Yale can still hurt you, he just runs out of mana really quick. Elite Goblins. Okay, so that like sea dragon thing is a long spawn timer, right? Also, I'm not sure if that exists on Legends. Maybe it does, I've never seen it on Legends when I was running through. But the goblins are low level, no? Because I think the only high level mobs in Ocean of Tears is the giants and the named like Oracle Robe guy, whatever they're called. At least from what I remember. It's just 40 plus is already a very, very slow slog, and doing things that have long spawn timers or a one-time spawns, you're gonna spend. It's not even a challenge at that point. It's just making things take 1,000 times longer. I don't really want to do that. I don't know. I'll have to look at it again because I was trying to map out in my head like a leveling route for outdoors. Places like Everfrost, like hunting mammoths. No one does that. That's cool. We could redo Oasis because I fucked up that VOD by screwing my audio settings. I'm not a huge fan of Kithakor, but if you go there at the right time, it's okay for like late 20s. Like there's lots of places you can go. It's just, are there enough spawns to keep up with Legends? Because a lot of that is legacy shit. I'm not sure about elites on EQ Legends, but Alice is definitely there. Okay, I didn't see them. I don't know. So you're supposed to kill the sacrifice. You kill the sacrifice, and there's a chance that mob spawns. I don't think the placeholders have been removed from Ocean of Tears. So a lot of your time would be spent killing a 0 XP placeholder to try and spawn an XP mob. I don't think that's viable for XP, unless I'm missing something. Technically, Plane of Fear is an outdoor zone. Well, that raises another interesting conundrum. Is an outdoor zone anything you can see the sky from? Because there's a lot of zones that are absolutely classified by devs and game designers as dungeons, like Mistmore, but you can see the sky in Mistmore. So, I don't know, I'm not sure where the line is for that, because if we include the planes, that's no problem. You can get to 46 and then get to 50 easy, because I leveled from 46 to 49 in Fear. I hate the zone, but I'm an Enchanter, so I can handle it. And that's no problem. That would make my life a lot easier, but I don't know. I'm not sure about the planes. May, thank you for the raid. Hi, bud. How's it going, mate? What were you playing? Were you playing Legends? Playing something else? Thanks so much for the raid. Lauren, hello. Billy cries, hello. May, of course. Hi, everyone. Coming in. How y'all doing tonight? I'm Dan. I am a faint variety streamer because my life is EQ Legends. Let me show you me. Hold on, let me show you who I am. Welcome to the stream. Let me get a nice little picture for you. What do you guys think of my ogre? I've got nice Nice fucked up giant toenails scratch my ass a little bit. My teeth are a little bit wonky. But I'm in good spirits. I might look a little scary, but I mean well, and I'm trying my best. Isn't that what counts? If you're not following me, old buddy of mine, he is a very cheeky, charming, and a dirty man. He's a good buddy of mine. Go follow Maestring. Go check him out. He plays all kinds of stuff. Go say hello. Thank you for the raid, mate. Tonight was DBD. Friday might be Legends. Hell yeah, dude. He's also playing this on this server as well. He has good taste. It rains blood and fear. It does. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. If the plains count as outdoors, they're technically viewed as dungeons, which makes them non-outdoors, even though fear is clearly in an open space. If we can go to the plains at 46, then the only pain points are, like, let's say 42 to 46, because Ocean of Tears is going to be all blue, like low blue. That's going to be really slow. And honestly, 40 to 46 is the worst part of Legends. It's such a slog. So I don't know. I have to map it out, but I really like the idea of doing a leveling route that's a little bit different. A little bit different, just for fun, of our next trio. Looks just like me. Yeah? Sometimes same. Sometimes same. I mean, there are days where I look like this ogre, but there are also days where I look like this. Oh, let me, There are days where... We all have these days, right? We all have these days. Sometimes you just wake up, you're having a bit of a morning, and this is you. There you go. Some days I wake up like this with big hairy feet. Why big hairy feet? I don't know, mate. I don't know. The way nature intended, I suppose. Extremely accurate British ogre. Yeah, he's got that. He's got that NHS dentist plan. You're not dirty. Yes, you are. You were dearing me about orc cocks last stream. I called you out. Befallen Gark Plains? Yeah, that's what you do for, like, efficient leveling. Befallen is basically mandatory for loot. It'll make your life so much easier forever. There's some really tasty stuff in there. I wouldn't go anywhere but Befallen your first run from, like, 6 or 8 till 30. Just farm the... Ooh, that guy's got the new custom SK weapon. My dad wants that. He's a SK enthusiast. Basically, this is the evil version of the Soulfire? Or Fire Avenger, whatever it's called. Very cool. Evil Flames. I should take a screenshot and show him. Right, folks, we're doing all the max difficulty, like, ultra endgame raid bosses today. We just killed Kha'Zix Thul. He's a god, or he was a god, he's dead now. We're gonna go do Yale, who is... should be much easier. He says. Watch me get fucked up by Yale now. About to get my cheeks clapped by this guy. The vagrant stare I have all the time. Crushbone's tasty. There's some good loot in Crushbone. For a noob, the top row of loot, like all this row, ear, neck, face, helm, really good. Crushbone, very good loot. Got some nice shit in Befallen. BB's better for casters. Imagine playing a caster with no melee classes in Legends. Imagine. I know that's you. Was it? Is it Shaman, Enchanter, Wizard? Isn't that what you're playing? Snake Pit Necro gives sick robe and boots. Going to lurk. I don't want bosses ruined. Yeah, if you don't want to see bosses, get out of here. I love and appreciate you. Thank you so much for the raid. I don't wanna fuck this up for you, mate. Especially with that combo, you'll probably be seeing these guys in about 6 months. I'm just teasing. I'm just kidding. As long as you're having fun, I'm having fun too. I appreciate you. Love you, man. Thank you for the raid. And everyone that came in, thank you for joining us tonight. We're just twatting around. We're having a good time. We're douching around. We're being mischievous a little bit. Ain't nothing too serious. Fuck you times 2. I kick so much ass. Yeah, okay. Alright. Let me know how that goes. Let me know how that trend continues to go. Actually, Shammies are really OP. They're one of the strongest classes in the game. The endgame Puma buff is basically a reason to take Chamois by itself. You're gonna end up being like a battle mage, bonking people while spamming spells. Right, Yale. So I need to get my fairy form back. There you go. I got stuck in the wall for a sec there. Right, so we're going to. This is an awkward pull. This is a little bit of an awkward pull. We should be okay. I miss having real track. Another reason I'd like to have Ranger. I was thinking Paladin, Ranger, Enchanter. Is that good? I know the block is weaker, and I lose Mend and FD and shit. But apparently Ranger Strike Through and the attack buff is actually really good at endgame. I don't know. But having track would be nice, just for checking out where mobs are. Right, what do we got over here? Warrior Cleric, Cleric Shadow Knight, Warrior Berserker. I want that. Shall I try and run by? If I get killed on Yale, everyone's gonna make fun of me. I'm out here, level 21, hitting for near 500 damage in nukes. Nice. Oh yeah, dude. I played an SK. I basically played your build with an SK rather than Chamois in beta. And yes, the nukes hit very hard. Let me know how that goes at endgame. I'd love to see it. I'm curious to see your experiences with, you know, the big boys. I think it'll be better than I'm assuming, just because Chamois are busted as hell, and so are Enchanters, really. Right, I'm gonna run through and hope that nothing weird happens. I am teasing, by the way. I hope you know. As long as you're having fun. That's all that matters. Right, I'm gonna try and pull. Come over here. Get away from the... No! Stop hitting Yale. Stop. Stop. Dude. Oh, no. He just fucked up my pet. Well. That's not good, because now I don't have a charm. Dude, he killed my pet in like 2 seconds. Now, I could kill him like that. Oh, no. This is going very badly. This is fucked. I should have just killed these two. I didn't want to clear. It takes too fucking long to clear trash. Huh? There we go. Right, I'm gonna kill this guy. This is not the most time-efficient way of doing this, just so you know. But if I just keep mezzing, we're gonna have problems, so let's just clear this. I'm going to furry buff and haste buff my pet. Not the pet that I wanted, by the way, but the animations are so bad compared to charms, you might as well do that. Right, he's hasted. I'll give him furry mode. Oh! They rooted him out of range. So my pet's completely... I love how the one thing ruining all of my experiences with the game at endgame is being rooted in the wrong place. Love that for me. Because it means that my charms don't do fucking anything. They're just sitting there. And you can't just... There we go. Thank goodness for that. I've got lay on hands, so I'm not stressing it. It's just so annoying. It's just... How can we waste your time even more? And now I'm slightly out of root range. I can't hit him. I'm just sitting here. Okay. You taunting cock? You have no faith? I do have faith in you. I'm a numbers guy. That's all. I'm just messing with you, mate. I hope you have fun. I hope you have fun. I hope you have more fun than I'm having being perma-rooted. I'm just sitting here fingering my asshole. There we go. Right, no more moving. No more bullshit. We just bonk. We're good. Everything's fine. We're good. Don't even worry about it. I'm gonna get rid of the buffs. I might as well get rid of that. Don't need to, but just for the love of the game. There you go. I don't even know what's hurting my pet. My pet's taking damage from something. I have no idea why. Yeah, so this is like, the initial pull is a problem because this guy's a super wizard. But once you've drained them of mana, it's just, you know, it's just this. It's annoying, but it's not, it ain't serious. I've got lay on hands, so I'm not too worried about that. Let me just, oh, I think he keeps dotting my pet, that's why that's happening. Also, this guy is chain drowsying me, which is not appreciated. Yeah. Nuisance. Basically nuisance. I'm not lay on handsing my stupid charm. My charm's doing like 0 damage, by the way. my charm's out here doing potato damage. I think I should level up the animation and just use the animation for stuff like this, where the charms are pretty pathetic. I know it's not a rogue, but trying to position him correctly just doesn't have it. So yeah, this is Yale. It's basically this for the next 10,000 hours. Just enormous health pools. Pretty much how it goes. Man, that pet is doing... He's doing nothing, I just realized, man. So I changed my combat logs, so I can actually see what my pets are doing. And, turns out they're doing fuck all. So when it comes to charm being silly, it really hinges on rogues. Like, non-rogue charms, most of them, not all of them. Things like Sky Bees are an anomaly. Pretty much don't do much. For the most part. Yeah, this pet isn't even hitting him. I mean, the fact that they have... I should put Cure Disease on my bar, because that dehaste is so annoying. This guy's a Chamois BST, so there's a 2 in 3 chance he's just going to keep spamming attack speed debuffs. They're not going to save him, they're just going to waste my time. Not the most engaging combo to go up against, if I can be honest. Not the most stimulating. But that's D4. I feel like things like Innie and stuff are going to be over quick, for better or for worse. I'm not really a fan of these, basically, like, we call them bullet sponges, but there's no bullets here. Mana sponges, we call them. Because you can do D4 Yale at very low levels of gear. We have done in the beta. They just take a bit. As you can see, very exciting stuff. He's almost dead. So Yale will give us our last weekly mote. We'll use that on our fist. Our Woo's fisting implement. And then we'll go, there you go. What do we get? Loam encrusted roe. Oh, Serpent's Tooth's pretty good. I give that to my pet. +5 Serpent Tooth, very nice. Right, shall I kill this guy? Sure. Hold on. Just out of spite. Because I'm annoyed that he... There you go. I got 7 gold out of him. It's my revenge for being a shitty charm pet. Right, that was Yale. Easy peasy. And we got our moat. I'll put that in my punchy boy. And then next week, when it resets, this will become a +10 fisting item, unless we decide for a different combo. At the moment, Paladin Enchanter is pretty busted. I have no intentions of switching that up. Let me check. Okay, I don't have this. Right, I always grab these just to see what the graphics look like. Let me have a look. Is this a sexy robe? Oh, it's FBR. That is a pretty sexy robe. Not gonna use it, but cool. Right, so Yale's dead, CT's dead. We have Nagy, Vox, and Innie. Let's go do Vox. Let's do Vox because I'm actually bound right outside. So Vox is a long run. For some reason, the original EQ people never put a port in Everfrost, which is a really wacky blind spot. You have to run all the way from Shorefall. It's just a long run. So I'm bound there to save time. So let's go outside to Vox. And I think before we get cracking, I'm going to go refill my water flask. So we can come back and murder the Dragon Queen without any interruptions. I think that's a good plan. So yeah, as soon as we're in, brief BRB, just some time ago, go stretch our legs. I'll let everyone's least favorite stinky ad segment play so no one gets pre-rolls and interrupts people's viewing. Sucks. So I'll take that. I'll just go in there and FD. Sure, I'll do it here. Ready? There you go. I'm dead. No one can hurt me now. So yeah, quick BRB. Let me just mute EQ and our beloved EQ music as well. There you go. Thank you all for hanging out. I appreciate you being here, and I will see you in a few minutes. He's got shades. Yeah. That's the iconic Rick Dicker. Am I gonna get banned? Wait. Oh no. What the hell is that? Rapid pipe grenade launcher rifle. I think I'm gonna coom. Yes. What are they whispering about? Hey, my penis isn't that small. I don't like that one on the right. Man, the service here fucking sucks. Is she grabbing his dick? Oh no. Okay, no, it's just like... Well? Yep. But it is. Nope. Do I have to walk through this? I'm gonna die. I'm gonna psycho mantis this room. As long as I crouch, they can't hurt me, right? Hey! What the Well, I don't know what the fuck that is, but I probably don't want to touch it. Man, fuck that place. Yes! Ah, shit. Hello? Okay, I have a new favorite. Wait, I'm gonna get killed again. Why is everyone trying to kill me?
You hand your trash over to Cam, and he takes it from you, pocketing it without another word.
This guy's kind of a dick.
And you're still here. Go, go. Be free. Damn, Chuckles. Bye.
What an asshole. I'll tell you one garbage can that isn't getting fucked. Just let you know, bro, I like to eat people. Is that cool? He could not give a fuck less. Man after my own heart. No, something poked me. It's my sword. Bro, put your dick away. Oh no. Any fortuitous words, a fateful phrase to save me in future days.
Don't open it.
I wonder what's inside. Hey man, there's a grenade there. Wait, are we in the sauna? Am I gonna get in trouble? I feel like I'm gonna get banned. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I love you!
What?
Whoa!
I just met this guy. Yeah, bro. I just ate your best friend right in front of you. I'm gonna make you watch. Come here. You're next, dude. No, this game has feet. I'm not playing this anymore. Wait, who's that? Oh, hey. What was that reaction?
Oh, wow. Is this really me now?
Look at those titties. We're gonna make these dead dudes kiss. Actually, we're gonna make them 69. There you go, buddy. Oh, he doesn't even have a head. That's a bit selfish.
A red-haired traveler lifts her goggles to peek at you.
I'm in. Tell me more.
Hi, my love. You look some lost. Where are you longs to?
I'm sorry, what? I don't understand the word she's saying. She's pretty, though.
What the fuck was
Nope.
that?
What the fuck was that? I'm so glad you asked. It's me, Rick Dickums.
Lucinda does things to you that defy description, accompanied by the gentle squeak of the PVC inflatable giraffe at your back. Neither you nor the giraffe will ever be the same after tonight.
This is great. What a callback. I'm a professional.
Got to move.
Oh, I'm...
No.
Turns out I'm not a professional.
Shadow now.
A leather-clad dominatrix stares you
No!
down.
Disgusting, you worm.
I went through like all 69 stages of grief in like 1 second. I'm upset.
Why, hello, gorgeous.
Hell yeah. Look at those giblies. She ain't wearing shit. What? Are you shitting on my dick? No, what the? What do you, bitch, what do you think I'm trying to do? I'm not a young girl anymore. I'm into that. Oh my, we're in, boys. Damn, those soap bubbles clinging on for dear life. That wasn't 5 minutes. What a fucking scam. Where's EQ? There we go. Hi, I'm back. That wasn't 5 minutes. That was a lie. Hold on, let me sort this out. Ignore that. There we go, we're good. Hi, I'm back. Penis? Yep. I put that message in on the assumption it'd never tick over, but it takes way more than 5 minutes to go fucking refill and go for a piss. Wall? Oh, from the dating game? Wallace? I like him, he's pretty great. You can basically go from stranger to best friend and lover in like 2 seconds. It's great. That's how love works, right? Right. Everything's on. Let's go. Onwards. I'm gonna open my windows again. Right, so we're gonna run to... We'll go run to the Voidling. We'll do a little bit of a run. We'll set up D4 Vox. Can I do this as an ogre? I don't know if I can fit. I really should just buy Steadfast Will, so I can finally shift out of ogre. And I can be the half-elf I've always known I really was. Which is what we're at. I hate ogre so much. It's just the stats, man. It's just the stun immunity. I don't even care about the stats. But I feel like once we have some proper gear, none of it will matter. Yeah, we've got like... got 400 strength? Holy shit. Huh. Man, if I was playing a chamois, all the stats would be maxed. Chamois are pretty good. It's so interesting because usually in games, support classes are the shittiest ones. But I feel like all the current like extra sexy classes are all the support ones. Bards, Enchanter, Shaman. They're all the make or break classes. It's pretty good. Karen's looks strange, dude. Karen's is strange. Right, so, I've done D0 to D3, but I saved D4 for the stream. Aren't you also lucky? Let's go. And while that's loading, I'm going to open the windows. Wow, that's slow. See, I knew it would take that long. Cheers, everybody, to loading screens. They heard me talking shit. Right, we're gonna go kill the frost dragon bitch. She's not even that tough of a fight, but the pool, like getting to her room alive, is a nightmare. The social aggro in here is super derpy, and clearing through the trash is kind of a nightmare. So, I'm gonna try and do it the monk way, which has a pretty high failure rate, but even if we die, it still saves time. That's how bad it is clearing through this place. So we're gonna give it a crack. Give it a crack, see what it do. Hope for the best. This is how I've done it previously anyway. Basically run through, try it to explode. Run through, try it to explode. That's the plan, that's the whole plan. Oops. Right, we are boofed, we are a furry, ready to go. Froglocks can just hop straight in. So, I heard someone say in another stream that Froglocks' racial is that they can jump out of bounds. I thought they were joking, but someone else in chat was like, no, that's a real thing. So, okay, how does that work? Is it like a double jump? Wait. So can Froglocks just jump up that? Because I've never played a Froglock, and there's no Froglock illusion in the game yet. Is it like a double jump? Or do they just get like a higher jump rate? Because yeah, I can almost jump that on a normal character. I wonder if I was an ogre, and I was enlarged. I don't know if enlargement is in until Luklin. Could I just be really big and just climb up? Hold on. Hold on a second. Wait. We're gonna figure out how to do this as a non-Froglock. I didn't know you could actually climb 2 of the 3 steps. There's one more step, but I'm not big enough. I am a small boy. Nah, I can't make that work. So yeah, Froglocks must have like a jump bonus. That's good for them. They just jump in there. That's so cool. Yeah, I saw people saying that and I assumed it was a joke, but people are like, no. There's actual benefits. And I think there are other places, not just Vox, that you can just jump out of bounds stuff over obstacles or things like that, which is pretty cool. An interesting racial. Right, my way of doing it is run through, hope nothing aggros, because some of these see invis, and then we just start praying. We just start praying. Fuck. Well, that's screwed. No. Screwed. No! No! I love how derpy, because if anyone, like, if there's so many mobs and they're all casting, obviously that fucks up your FD. We good? We're good. Right. Now, we wait 7,000 million years for these mobs to go back. This is the hardest part of the fight, is surviving the boredom of waiting for the reset. And to be honest, I feel like I wonder if my weapons allow me to just clear stuff. Like, should I just kill stuff? Because this wait now is going to be so long, I could have probably just cleared my way through. Although on D4, enemies have such insanely inflated health numbers, it's probably not even worth it, I don't know. Punak, hello, what's up? How's it going? Welcome on in. How you doing tonight? We are about to do D4 Vox. and we're just sitting here waiting for the very exciting FD timer. This is riveting. Very, very exciting. I don't know why on Legends specifically, the FD reset takes so long. Because I'm pretty sure every other iteration of live or other servers, when you FD, mobs wait for like 5 seconds tops and they start paving back. But for some reason this, they take like 5 hours to do that shit. Also, I'm almost dead. My health bar is looking pretty precarious. Right, so everyone's left the room. We should be good to go. I'm going to stand up, insta-mend, and try and get this guy on my side. If we get stunned, we might die. Don't do it. Don't stun me. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Right, we're going to slow. We'll deal with the buffs afterwards. We've got to get the slow up. Slow is up. We'll dispel. There you go. And we're good. Oh, I mean, we're not good. We still have to, you know, not die. But you know what I mean. Watch me get eviscerated now. I'm just watching the big nukes. That's the big nuke. Oh, I resisted. Right, Lone Hands is gone. I'm gonna do this, and we're gonna haste our boy back there. Now, the priest do a pretty good job of healing you under half health, as long as she's out of mana. If she has mana, she will Arse Blast you. It's gonna be a pretty rough time. It's not gonna feel good. Unless you're into that. I'm personally not, but if you are, your experience may vary on the Arse Blasting. It really depends. I also have to furry my priest. EQ makes you say some weird sentences you never would otherwise, like furrying your priest. I also love that I'm still fizzling despite being maxed out in all the spell schools. Love that for me. Right, I think we're good. I might as well nuke. I know nuking isn't the most efficient use of this combo's mana, but we should be good. So as long as slow remains, they're not going to regen enough mana to do anything too dangerous. We should be all good. It's just a little bit long. But honestly, after killing like, you know, Yale and CT, which are pretty long fights, this is not a big deal at all. I'm going to heal rather than nuke just because I'm a little bit wary. Also, no, that's fine. Let's do that. Right, let's go into recovery. Basically, all of these fights are turtle until you know you can finish them off. And then just go offensive, inverse, and just spam nukes. She rebuffed. Oh, it's recall. Recall's is trash. So, ideally, you want to sit under half HP so that the priest spam heals you for free. Obviously, you can't risk it. Like, the AI for healing is unreliable, right? You can't assume it'll work. But if you can safely... Look, you see that? The heal's going off. If you can safely sit in that region, then it will sometimes throw heals at you, which is nice. Just don't expect it. It's a friendly little bonus sometimes. Right, I'm going to use my Lay on Hands. Never mind, Men's up. I think the priest is busy healing themselves, which is fine. I would also heal myself rather than my coercive master. To be fair. I can't hold a grudge over that. I'll take the last of their mana though. Thank you very much. Right, we'll just wear this out a bit, maybe get a heal. No. Charming the priest just saves you having to kill it, especially on D4, where they have like silly HP. So we'll get down to like 20%-ish, like one more major hit. We'll Lay on Hands, and then we'll go from there. I should probably also reduce slow, but I'll wait for Lay on Hands. Because I don't want to be distracted by re-debuffing, and then get my arse obliterated. That's not a good look. And this should be the last slow of the fight. And that's it. We are all good to go. Nice. Right. I'm going to spam nukes. I will stay in defensive stance because I still have loads of end. I guess mana sieve? I don't need to, but pretend to be professional. Pretty long fights. I remember the 49-minute long raid. Being part of a cleric complete heal train in classic EQ back in the day. That sounds like a lot. I played a lot of EQ back in the day, but I was a kid. And I just kept spam. I wasn't serious. I just kept spam rolling ults. So my highest level was like 30. So I've never been part of the infamous complete heal chains, but I've heard stories of people who did raid back then. Yeah, spending an hour to kill a boss is, well, is a lot. It's a lot. Right. As thanks for this guy's hard work, I'm gonna slap him now. Do I need to slap him? No. It's just that he's 3/4 dead, and it's D4, so he might have a moat for me. Also, I'm feeling violent today, so this guy's gonna. No moat! I got 2 throwing boulders. What a scam artist. Had to click the button. Over 10 seconds or we'd lose. Yeah. If one part of the... I've seen videos. Old, low quality, shitty recordings, of course. Of like, you know, there's a wall of clerics facing the wall because of lag. Right? Old PCs. And they would just like, at spaced out intervals start their complete heal. And sit down to med, and then just it's like reverse whack-a-mole. And if one person screws up, then yeah, the tank gets obliterated. That's such a... Obviously, that's how the game ended up. I'm sure that wasn't how they intended the game to be played. But Complete Heal kind of changed the way EQ plays completely. For the worse, if you ask me, but you know, it is what it is at the time. But it's just funny. It's so funny to look back on that and see that as the go-to strategy. And if anyone screws up, or DCs or whatever, the tank just dies. And then when the tank dies, all of y'all are dying too, of course. There were different times. What's this? Oh, I got more of these. I mean, I could just keep upgrading that. I'd rather... I guess money's worthless. I might as well use them. Anyone want a rune bolster belt? 35% haste. Toberin's mystical eye patch. That's all shite. That's all poo. I don't even want that. See Invis effect. Right, I already have like 10,000 of these books back at base. I'll vendor that. I might as well combine them. I mean, Plat's worthless in Legends after you've hit max level and you've done a few hate loops. Money don't mean shit. Oh, do I need one for my pet? Hold on. My pet has my monk sash from Sky. You know what? You can keep it. If I'm playing no, that's fine. I'm just gonna merge it with mine. Plat is literally worthless. There you go, tier 6. Great. I will probably never use. I can't think of a scenario where I'd use this. But I am a bit of a collector for stuff like that. So let's yoink that. Oh! Yeah, I would never give up bonus damage for this, but for the sake of collection, there you go. And now I will destroy these. You can't sell them because they're augmented. I don't think. That's it. It was fun when it was done, you won. Not so fun when the tank died. Yeah, because the tank gets obliterated, and then the whole raid is screwed. And this is back in the day when a death was a huge penalty. It would take hours to recover, corpse runs, XP loss. It was just a very different era. I'm so happy for Legends, because you can kind of do... You can never, like, relive that era, but... you can relive the cool parts of it without all what I would call the BS, right? Like, I would never go to Ketch Keep on live. It's too much. The potential for drama is too high. But on Legends, I can just go there. If something bad happens, no problem. I'm wrapped up and we're good to go again. Yeah, I'm so happy Legends is out and we can do stuff like this. Whoa! Oh man, look at that. Taking a screenshot. So my dad's a Shadow Knight. It's always been his favorite class. I told him about this weapon. He was like, yeah, I'll have to get that. Look at that. That's tasty. I mean, is it as sexy as that? No. But it does have style points. It does have style points. That's a nice sword. Very cool. Right, so Vox, yay, all CT is dead. All we have left is Nagi and Innie. Technically Fishman, but I feel like the Fishman is such an unimportant fight. Is it even worth me going down there? I feel like it's not. Going to Kedge and swimming down. Let's kill Nagi and I'll see what time it is. If we have excess time tonight, we can go kill Finny. Finny is a waste of time though, it's just to say you did it. If I could get all the D4 raid bosses done tonight, we could focus on other stuff. I wouldn't have to stream it again unless something changes. We can cross that off the list. Because I want to do D4 hate and D4 fear farming, and I'd like to do some sky runs as well. I hate sky, but you know, I want to get the class unlocks and shit. Nagi, Lava Storm. I can't spell. There we go. Let's go do Nagi. Attaining the complete heal every 3 to 5 seconds when they die. Yep. In those videos, it like zooms in on the health bar, and you can just see this happening. And when it gets down to this level, I'm not even there and I'm nervous for the people. We had a 2-second heal chain on clerics for safety. I doubt Legends will make it to those expansions. It was a fun time until the player base dwindled and we could no longer raid. Yeah, I mean, I understand what you're saying. I mean, I can only speak for me. It was one of those things where, like, Classic EQ for me, I have very, very fond memories of it. But for me, they're fun as memories, and Legends allows me to relive the better parts without the parts that I would consider not so great in the context of I'm an old man now with limited time. You know what I mean? I mean, I don't know what their plans are. We know that Kunark's coming out in December, which is great. Like, Classic is cool. We love Classic, but Classic has a lot of holes in the zone lineup, right? For example, I would love to do an outdoor only 10 to 50 run on a Ranger. Just for fun, just the idea is cool. But trying to do that in Classic is a nightmare because once you get to like 40-ish, there are no more things to kill that will give you good XP in Legends. I mean, you could kill guards. I don't really want to fuck up my rep. You could slowly kill low blues in Ocean of Tears, but it's poo. So you need Kunark to kind of fill those gaps. I hope Legends is around for a long time. I hope it's doing well. I mean, there's a lot of players. Players equals money equals health for the game, but we'll see. We will see how far they get for expansions. And we also don't know for sure if they're doing it in order. All we know is that Kunark is 100% next, which I believe is December. Just in time for my birthday and Christmas. Very nice. But we'll see. We'll see what they do. I hope it's around for ages, but we'll see. It was always the people that made it great, they're not the game. Yeah, so people joked, but also meant very seriously when they said that EQ is basically a chat room with a game in the background. Like, and that's how the game was designed. So when people who are new to this ask, like, how do I find out information? Because obviously EQ is very documented now, right? Because it's so old. But there's still so many... Where am I going? See if I can remember what the hell this is. There are so many things that are... Like, it's not like EQ is complicated. Compared to modern games, it's potato, right? But there are so many mechanics that you have pretty much no way of knowing about until you've lived it. And the idea was, you would ask people, like, hey, how do I do this? What does this do? Well, how does this work? You were supposed to socialize and sort things out. And even when you're going hunting, no one really cared about killing, I don't know, gargoyles for 10 hours. It was just an excuse to hang out with people and have fun. So absolutely, that was the case. Which is interesting, because now we have this where this is a solo, well, I was gonna say this is a solo game with group optional, but it's both. I don't think it's as solo obsessive as it was maybe pitched as. Because like things such as farming for gear is a million times more efficient in a group. Like if I was grouped with 4 people right now, 8 in a raid, I'd be getting loot at 10 times the speed. But it's cool that it has the option of being social if you want, or just, you know, being a recluse like me if you want. I like having the option. I get what Legends is appealing. Watching it through Twitch while doing other things, and that'll be enough nostalgia for me. I understand. I get that. Hey, as long as it lets you relive somewhat, right? Just enough, because sometimes when I go back and I visit like old MMOs or old games, there's a joy in just seeing a boss or a zone or a music track comes on that you remember. And sometimes it's just that those few seconds of recognition makes the whole thing worth it. So I totally understand that. I'm enjoying Legends a lot. I've been playing this for like 3 months, 2 months, since like 2 betas ago. I'm having a great time. The thing is, after tonight, unless I yap so much that we don't get this done, but if we do all the D4 things tonight, I've pretty much finished everything, which makes me wonder what's next. I mean, obviously there's, you know, level another trio, go hunting, do less endgame stuff. Oh no! Oh no! The zone's bugged. Oh, that's upsetting. This zone is not ready to receive visitors yet. Please try again in a few moments. I love that when the error pops up, it kicks you all the way back to the start of the zone. Love that for me. I will give this a couple of tries. It means that there's bazillions of people all trying to hammer this zone. And sometimes that happens. Usually for very brief windows of time. It was quite derpy in the beta, as expected. But on live, it's usually resolves itself in a few minutes. But if it happens like more than 3 times, we'll go somewhere else. I mean, I'm guessing by the 50,000 people here. Yeah, this is gonna be knackered. I mean, it's not gonna work. Oh, there you go. See, in the beta, that would have basically ruined the entire night. It's just capacity, I think. Edgy, hello. Hello, gamers. Are you winning? I am. I have killed a bunch of gods on max difficulty tonight. I am winning pretty well. I can't really complain. How you doing, Edgy? What's up, mate? How's it going? I am so curious about... I wonder if they're doing expansion every 6 months. If Kunark's in December. Kunark's cool, Velius is cool. Lukelin's okay. I'm not a huge Lukelin fan, but we'll see how it goes. I hope they have enough interest to keep this going for a while, because I'm really enjoying it so far. I'm digging it. And obviously we'd like more stuff. And also they have like custom dungeons and whatnot coming from, well, they're taking dungeons from EQ2. I never played EQ2. Wasn't really, I tried it. I think the free trial, I just wasn't into it. I'm an EQ1 kind of guy. Right, so I'm gonna try and run through this, which will probably kill me, but you know, that's a risk that I'm willing to take. Now, if this does kill me, that's gonna put my quick buff on cooldown. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. I changed my mind. I'm gonna run through as I am, because there's a good chance I'll die, and I don't want to lose my quick buff. So, if we can run to the end, kill the Magus, you have to kill the last room. We'll haste and fairy form, and then we'll go. Maybe. I don't know. We're gonna find out together. I don't know about this, guys, but we'll find out together. Right, let's go. Wish me luck. Did you get good loot or just XP? So I suppose unless you're an EQ player, this might not mean much, but I've fully upgraded my Paladin only super weapon. Basically, that thing there is the best weapon in the whole game, and I have it maxed out, so pretty good. Pretty sexy loot. Doing well yourself, and I might go continue my Castile game in EU5. Castile is that a faction? Doesn't sound like a country. I have not done the agnostic quest because I picked agnostic at the start because I didn't want to be anything else. Is it long or is it easy? Right. Run. How long before I get rooted? That's the real name of the game. How long before Dan gets rooted and SHADOINKED? Run! No! My ogre stun doesn't protect me from the back. It doesn't protect me from back shots. Did I fuck up? I fucked up. God damn it. No! Why? But why though? I don't understand. None of these guys are hitting me at the time I FD. I don't know why FD's not working. Okay, we're good. FD... Wait! Huh? Dude, my FD is working. I can tell because the aggro dropped. Why do they keep hitting me? I don't understand. I'm fucking dead. There's nothing I can do. I don't... I feel... Oh, I think the dots are going to kill me. I'm going to die of the dots. So, obviously, I know... Yeah, I'm going to die. I'm going to... Look. I'm slowly wasting away. No! I just died to die. Nice. Now, the alternative is... I could spend 5 hours clearing all these giants with 10 trillion HP. I'm going to be honest with you guys, I can't be fucked. I cannot be bothered. Should I just keep suicide running? Is this... This feels like not the correct way to do it, but... I don't think this is the right way to do it. So... Now, obviously, I know that if an NPC is in the middle of a cast and it hits you, it wakes you up. Bad mechanic, but that's EQ. However, those guys stopped hitting me, and then they resumed hitting me about 5 seconds later when I clearly dropped aggro, and no one was casting. What's that about? I don't understand that. FD feels so much iffier on here than it does on every iteration of EQ I've ever played. It feels kind of busted. It takes like 5 hours to reset aggro, and it sometimes just doesn't work, even with way beyond max monk skill. Castile and Aragon united and became Spain. Oh, so that's like an old country. I didn't know that. Shows you how bad my history is. They're haters, not lovers. Yeah, apparently. I came out here to try and kiss all the giants with good intentions, but no. They just want to murder and pillage and kill. We could have been friends, but no. No, they're not interested. Assholes. Right, well I guess I'll sit over here. Yeah, so you can try and clear this normally, but it takes like D4 has such inflated health values that clearing trash takes like 5 million years, even with decent DPS. Also, the songs tab is buggy as hell. Hold on. For some reason, every time I relog, the songs tab just freaks out. It's very annoying. So I just try and like run past it. Because I'm thinking, is there any loot I actually want from these guys? Not really. I think Scarlawn, whatever his name is, drops a two-hander, but two-handers are mid on Legends. Your history knowledge has improved immensely since starting to play EU5, honestly. Are you learning? You're going to become a history buff, like an expert. And I say, you must read a lot of books. No, dude, I play historical war games. It's like people who have learned other languages just from watching like films or anime or cartoons or whatever. That's hey, it makes learning fun. I gotta respect that. As someone who doesn't really do books anymore, burnt out on books. Okay, that giant just seems to not want to reset. He's just given up. If I charmed this guy and made him pull the zone, actually, you know what? I'm just curious. I'm just curious. I don't know if this is gonna work. Right. So I have a pet, right? I have my pet friend here. Yeah, that other giant is not resetting correctly. Right. I'm gonna buff me and my pet friend. I'm basically gonna send him in to pull aggro while I run away and try and feign. That's my game plan. Is it gonna work? I don't know. I don't know, brother. We're gonna find out together. We're gonna find out together if this works or not. This is a lot of effort just to get to a boss. The actual boss is gonna be fine, I reckon, but it's a process. I didn't know there used to be countries called Volhynia and Halleck between Poland and Ukraine. I've never even heard of these countries before. They sound like factions. So we've got, what, Nagy? Nagy and Inni, and that's it, right? I don't think we'll do Finnegal. Like, Finnegal is such a shitlord. Not even difficult, just time-consuming. Right. Let's try this again. Take 3 or 4 or whatever we're at. So you're going to go in, distract everybody. He's a warrior cleric. He can tank for a while. He's going to be a tanky boy. I don't think it's going to work, but... Alright, man. Where are the giants? Go! Okay, I see one giant. Where are all the dudes? Thanks for the snare, by the way. Appreciate that. This isn't gonna work. So these guys have reset. I got a bad feeling. No, not the rear stun. So, yeah, I don't know what screwed up my FD before. Because the rules of engagement are, if you FD and nobody is casting a spell, you're out. There shouldn't be I think once you get 100 FD skill, there's no failure chance. There's no possibility of error. And yet we still got murderized. I don't know why. Because you basically run through, you let these guys reset, you charm one of these lucky bachelors, kill the Magus, clear the room, and then you go and slap Nagi with one of your fire giant pals. It just saves you time. Because, again, D4 health pools are enormous. You'll take like a ton of time clearing. I don't think the 2 mini-bosses drop anything of value. I might be wrong. Maybe on D4 they're valuable, but I don't think they do. Right. Let's get cracking. So, 47 warrior cleric. I will take the warrior paladin. I know I haven't tashed him, but I want instant charm. Like that. We'll tash him on the charm break. And I'm in the wrong stuff. Oh, I thought that giant was an aggro. I was like, what the fuck? No, it's fine. It's fine. And yes, I know there's a mage there ass blasting me. I am well aware. Oh no. I might be in trouble. I'm gonna die again. This is going really well, by the way. If you're wondering how's this going, it's going great. Going swimmingly, actually. It's going so well. It's so silly that the trash process is so much more of an investment than killing the actual bosses, which I find bizarre. I just don't get it. Alright, we shouldn't have to drain this guy's mana. I think we'll just kill him. These are all like stun and CC immune. I've got lay on hands. I don't care about using it. I just want the trash dead so I can move on with my night. We'll go slap Nagi and then we'll move on. I am watching my HP. I'm watching, because I am getting like baby heals in Paladin. And yes, I know about slow. It's just that when there's a million things going on. Right, swap. There we go. Right. Oh no! Dude, not again, man. This guy is rebellious as hell. Stop that. Stop that right now. Go to your room. I'm in trouble. Right. This guy's only level 50. He's not even high level. I don't understand what's... I don't understand what's going on, man. Right, let me just... I gotta suck this guy. Yeah, you heard what I said. I gotta suck him dry or I'll keep healing. We're gonna clear this, and then Nagi D4 is gonna be easy. You watch. Trash Nightmare. Actual final boss, easy peasy. Always the way. Okay, that is on me now. Right. Let's just murderize this guy. See, that doesn't give MR or anything. He broke it again. Something is wrong with this, man. A level 50 shouldn't be charm breaking that much. I don't think fire giants have crazy MR. They have FR because they're made of fire. Oh, I don't need that anymore. I'll still put it in my bags. Yeah, that's wild. You're back just in time for the chubby men in loincloths and turbans. Your favorite? Yeah. Is this your thing? You like that? You like that, you nasty man? Look, they got their nipples out too. We get a nice angle. There you go. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna leave this zoomed in so that the stream thumbnail is this. We're gonna get so many views and clicks from all the horny people looking for chubby, half-naked fire giants and turbans. Hey man, look. It's difficult out here. We gotta do to get the views. If I've got to use the fire giant's naked body, I will. The boss you're trying to get to, does it give good stuff? Yeah, it's a dragon. It gives haste items to supercharge melee. It has like bags. I'm mostly here just to say I streamed max difficulty, because once this is done, I'm probably not going to stream these specific fights again unless something changes, because they're pretty time consuming. I want this to be like a one-time thing unless they make changes or whatever. I'll just farm these off stream now. So yeah, I'm doing this more for the sake of it, so that it's done on stream. Because I don't think the loot is even that relevant to me anymore. Right, we'll heal up this dude. Give him his haste. Here is your haste. Dude, if this charm breaks in the middle of Nagi, Nagi's gonna fuck me up. Nagi is gonna rip me apart, man. I don't know, dude. I've also got anti-MR gear on my charm, by the way. Like, I am well prepared, it's just shit's happening tonight. Specifically here for some reason, I don't know. Alright, bro. We have a mission to do. You and me, we have a duty. Charm is always random, it can break at any time. MR shouldn't matter for it, only for recharming it. So, I don't know about other specific server sets, but on Legends and some other iterations, there is a MR check every server tick. And I have, every time I recharm, I have huge amounts of minus MR. We're talking like 250-ish. So, unless they have inflated, it shouldn't be breaking that much. On Legends, anyway. I know on live things are a lot more finicky, and some other servers have very specific rules about charisma or ignores charisma. But on Legends, they shouldn't be being dickheads, but they're being very unruly. Like, I've been through here before with no problem, maybe just unlucky. I don't know. I like it to stop, though. I'm trying to kill a dragon here. It's a very specific kink. Hell yeah. As long as you're happy, mate. As long as you're happy, I'm happy. If I hadn't used my prime on you before, I would now. You're a rat, man. I'm a werewolf. Don't tell Inverse. Don't tell Inverse that you can be a werewolf in this, or he'll ditch WoW and play this. I don't think there's a way solo Nagi +1 charm can kill you. Not only soloed CT. So, I know obviously like Nagi has, I mean a lot of bosses have Dispel. Dispel's been changed. So I don't think it's Dispel, because Dispel just reduces timers now rather than wiping things. I know in early beta, Nagi's breath or something would spam Dispel Charm and screw you, but I think they've changed that, so I'm not sure. Yeah, so lots of little things and numbers have been tweaked for Legends. So my charm, for example, has like basically minus 300 MR on my charm. So my charm should land on pretty much anything that's not red and hold. Unless, you know, weird dispels, or there's always a 5% chance per tick. So every 2 minutes, technically, I think it should break on average. So I shouldn't be too surprised. Okay, are we good to go? Wish me luck, everybody. Pray for me. Werewolf, nice. Shocked to note Inverse is rolling a Worgen in WoW. That is shocking. I never would have imagined. He's playing a werewolf? No. Not our Inverse. Alright, wish me luck, everybody. Wish me luck. Oh, I'm supposed to be draining. What is this guy? Warrior Cleric Necro. Okay. That's fine. I'm not gonna oh, we'll use that before. There you go. He has no mana. He is now a manaless dragon man. I will stick in defensive stance. Basically sit in defensive the whole time until you feel like you can switch out and just finish him off. I don't think... So, the only thing that can really screw me here, outside of me being really unlucky or lazy, is Charm Break. But this combo needs Charm. Like, Charm is such a huge part of my damage. I can't really work without it. But yeah, if I get a Charm Break, I mean, Lay on Hands is up. Nagy also has a very small mana pool. Little babby mana pool, which is great. Appreciate that. I mean, it would suck killing CT D4 and then getting killed by Nagy. Because Nagy and Vox are supposed to be like the second easiest after Yale. Allegedly. I'd rather not die here. But I still feel like the trash is way harder than this guy is. I am watching my boy over there. To make sure he stays in line. I'm watching you, man. I know you're thinking of mutinying. I don't appreciate it. Good luck, thank you. Thank you. If we can cross this guy off the list, we have one more. We have Innie. Now, Innie was originally the, like, endgame of endgames. Innie had insane melee damage. Ridiculous amounts of melee. But he got nerfed at the end of beta. So I don't know what it's going to look like. I've killed Innie on, like, D2 or D1 or whatever. But I don't know how D4 is going to look. I guess we'll find out together. I suppose we will all find out together. Oh boy. This is fine. This is just time now. You know what? I'm gonna get myself killed on purpose. Offensive stance. I'm just asking for trouble now. Don't worry. My left thumb is always on the Lay on Hands button. Waiting. Watch me misclick and die. That'd be a hilarious way to go. Okay, I'm gonna switch. I'm getting a bit nervous. I chickened out a bit. Give me a mana. Delicious. Right, Lay on Hands is gone. I don't need to do that. I'm just clicking buttons. I'm just mixing it up a little bit. You know how it goes. We're good. Unless Charm breaks. I mean, Men's off cooldown. I've wasted a lot of my mana on nukes. Nuking is obviously mana inefficient, but it should be a done deal. Yeah, it's not a problem. Coming from CT. Mind you, CT also gives me backstab pets, which is pretty huge. Hey, look! Fire Giant, what's up, bro? Right, I'm gonna leave, and we will check our loot later. So that's Nagy down, D4. All that's left is Innie. What time is it? It is 11 PM. Should we do Finny just to say we did it? Just to say we did it. Am I gonna regret that? Wait, why am I typing Kedge? There isn't a Kedge port. Let's go do Finny. Let's go kill Fishman D4 as a one-time thing, just to say that we're all set. Is your dad still enjoying this too? Yeah, my dad's having a great time. He actually spams my WhatsApp with pictures of loot he's finding or questions, or you know, he's really into it. I'm glad. I told him when he hits 46, I will take him to Plane of Hate +4, and we will farm the shit out of gear for him to finally get out of his well, get out of some of his Befallen gear. Befallen gear is pretty silly. Sure, your +10 Saw will provoke its Inneruck. I hope so. I hope so. I mean, this thing is busted. Not a doubt in my mind, this is carrying me for a lot of this hard work. And the charm. It's mostly the charm, but that's definitely helping my output. And then next week we'll have Wu's Fist +10. Unless they do some... Because I think they said they want to do like major patches every 2 weeks, I believe. Which means the next reset, which is what, 6 days from now, we're probably going to see our first round of balance changes. So maybe should be cautious in where I throw my very, very Wait, why am I running? I've got a mount. Like, double the speed. Befallen gear for the win? It's true. I mean, shit, dude. I've still got the Befallen pants. 2 Nagenna earrings. Nagenna range slot. I've only just recently upgraded my Befallen stuff, and to be honest, a lot of it is side grades at best, or very, very slight upgrades for the most part. I've been trying to farm plate pants to get rid of the Befallen ones, but they won't drop. They drop randomly. The thing is, when they changed the way that plain loot works, it means that NPCs drop the whole catalog, which is cool, unless they don't drop your class. So if you're farming the pants mobs, they'll drop every single pair of pants in the game, except your class, which is very, very upsetting. But here we are. I'll get it eventually. I'm not in a rush. It's just, it would be nice for screenshots. I'd like to have a full set of Valorium. Valorium is very cool looking. It's the like light blue plate set. Kind of cool. Or give me the Lustrous set. I don't mind. Lustrous isn't as good, but it means it's chain technically. So you can throw it on any noob combo, which is pretty handy. I also thought about doing cages for hunting. I really enjoyed. Oh, it's a dude. I thought, is that an NPC? It's just some guy. Hey, bro. What's up, man? What's up, brother? Look at me go with my 0 swimming skill. Look at me go. I'm a machine. Do some Finny. Balance changes, nerfs incoming. I wouldn't be surprised. So there's a thing in Plane of Sky where enchanters can charm a special NPC. They're bees, and the bees do so much damage that they can solo endgame bosses in less than a minute. It's completely broken. However, I would say that's not so much charm. Are you good? Oh no. Bro aggroed, I don't want the faction hit, man. I'd help you, bro, but I don't. Oh, that guy hates me. That dwarf is aggroed to me. Should I kill him? No, I'm not. Because I'm an ogre. Yeah, so you can charm. The bees basically have numbers that don't make sense. They do way more damage than they should. And you can charm them and make them kill bosses. So I'm expecting that to be fucked. They should just lower the damage on the bees, to be honest. The bees hit for like 500, 600, 700 with quads and super haste built in. It's really dumb. Maybe devs have learned by now. Nerfs don't make for happy players. I agree. And they have said before they would rather buff. They'd rather buff than nerf, and I love that. Like, I support that message. Obviously, if there's an outlier, like the bee thing is crazy. The bee thing is busted, but that's you don't need to nerf charm, just nerf the bees so that when you charm them, they don't trivialize the game. But yeah, just classes that are struggling. So, for example, for me, I would say like Beast Lords and Druids. Beast Lords, Druids, Mages, I think are the classes that are struggling at the moment. They don't really do a whole lot. And I say that as someone who loves Mages and Beast Lords and Druids in normal EQ. Those are my favourite classes in EQ. I just don't think they're very good. At the moment. In this iteration of Legends. I'm going to... Oh, what do I charm in here? I just realised I need a charm. I can't charm. Because if I go down to the basement and I try and sneak past the horses, I can't charm because they'll see the... I've never been here as an enchanter, so I actually don't know. Is there a rogue in here? Hold on. Let me consult the oracles. And by the oracles, I mean let me check an old database for a different server, because it's usually accurate. I don't think there's any rogues in here. Because I feel like it's a real gamble trying to get past the seahorses at Finney, because they see invis, and you're probably going to want to feign. Maybe I should just run past and just use the animation. The animation sucks, it will take long, but I don't want to spend all this time looking for a charm and then the charm dies anyway. I'm just checking if there's a rogue. No, there's no rogues in Kedge. Okay. Right, we're going to scrap that. No charm. This is a no charm zone. So I'm going to summon my very shitty potato animation. I wonder why the final summon has a huge reuse and the other ones don't. It's weird. Buffing mages and beast lords might be a thing. That would be great. And I think a lot of people seem happy with druids where there are. I think druids can still afford a bit more love rather than just being port monkeys. You know? You just level them up so they can get ports of people. I would like druids to get some more love. Maybe give them like Thorns AAs. So you could try and do like a damage shield based character or something as a kind of a gimmick. I don't know. But I would like to see, yeah, druids, mages, and BSTs getting some love. I think most of the other classes are fine. Necro, well, I don't know about Necros, but apparently Necros and Chamois are busted. Necros apparently are pretty decent on raid bosses because of their very, very late game dots. But I think maybe Necros could do with a little bit more. But those three, for me, are definitely bottom of the pile. I'd love to have a dedicated pet trio where I just have I suck, but the pet is an absolute machine. I'd love that. I'd find it entertaining, but I don't know. The dwarf just doesn't know you yet. That's true. If he gave me a chance, if he sat down with me at the table and broke bread and ate halfling pickles with me, I think we could be real friends. You know, I think we could learn from each other, but he's closed-minded. He's just a closed-minded guy. What can I do? What can I do at that point, mate? There's only so much I can do when people have closed minds like that. Right. We're going to buff, because that'll buff our very, very shitty animation, but it is what it is. Okay, that works. My animation now has minus MR. Sure. Sure, whatever, dude. I'm not going to split hairs over it. Right, we're going to double furry mode. Oh, we're going to lose furry mode when we zone. I know why I'm doing all this buffing shit. We're in the wrong place. I also have to try and remember where this damn raid thing is. Buff other stuff, don't nerf things that are fun. Fix the broken stuff, but don't fuck with the fun. Yeah, I agree. I think the only things that should be nerfed are huge outliers. Like if one class is killing things 10 times quicker than any other combo, that's bad. But if it's just a few % quicker or a few % stronger, I don't mind. Not a big deal. Buffing rather than nerfing is always the way, outside of outliers for sure. Right. I'm going to try and remember... Oh, shit. I forgot to... Did my invis drop? These guys don't see invis. I think my invis dropped. Oops. I screwed up already. Man. Ugh. Oh! Ha! I remember that from live. That's... Back in the day, that was a hell of a rogue backstab item. It's trash now, but it's cool seeing all these old, famous loot items. I think it's down here, right? And then it's to the east. Oh god, my classic map is a bit derpy here. Right, it's this way. This way? No, this way. I don't know. I haven't been here in months. We came here during the beta, and honestly, this is one of the most fun things I did. It was a great time. I don't know if this is the way. Is this the wrong way? I think this is the right way. We're gonna find out together, guys. This is the right way. This is it. So you go down here. Yep. You go... Wait, no. No, wrong way, wrong way. I'm a professional. I got this. Relax. I need you all to relax and trust in my judgment at your own peril. Right, it's up here. We're good. Yep, okay, I know where we are. So you go up here. We go... Oh, shit. This way? This way. We're good. And through here is the secret plant pot that you move. And then there's a raid boss behind it. Why is the raid boss hiding behind a plant pot? I don't know, bro. I don't know why there's a famous raid boss behind a plant pot. I don't know. I can't give you that information. I can't tell you. Okay. Right. Let's... There we go. There it is. There it is. Right. That's all the douche nozzles. I hate these guys. These guys are harder than Finny. They have infinite health for mana, and they chain heal themselves. Horrible mobs. Right, we're gonna D4 this shit. Again, there's no loot here. There's no reason for me to do this. I just want to say I did it. And then we'll go kill Innie or try to. There's a huge difference between nerfing a character class and nerfing an NPC BMPO Sky. Yeah, absolutely. Like, I think... So, rather than nerfing an Enchanter, if they just tone the bees down, it means that the Chanter part of the combo isn't busted there. Now, Charm has always been precarious of EQ, right? Where, you know, the old days of... I think it's different on live now, but old EQ... Charm pets without damage the entire group, which is silly. I don't think we can really have that on here so much. But if the pets aren't doing like bee damage, it's fine. I think it's fine. I'd rather they just tone things down if it's charm specific. But yeah, I'd rather they just buff those three classes. I would say mages and BSTs need the most love, and then druids, and then maybe other polishes and touch-ups and stuff like that, I think. Right, I'm just trying to remember. So these guys, there's 4 horses. One of them sees invis. I believe it's this guy. Yep. That one specific horse sees invis, and then all these guys do not, if I remember. Why does that one see it? I don't know, man. I'm not a... Yeah, it's just that one guy. I'm not a developer. I don't know. So I'm going to try and sneak past... I'm going to sneak past the northern side and pray it doesn't aggro. We'll go down there. And then we'll try and pull Finny into a corner. If we can just single pull him, it should be fine. He's not a tough guy. But these seahorses ruin the fight. They suck ass. Also, yeah, the fucking ad reel. Okay, I think we'll let these ads pass first. I know it's everyone's favorite seg. There he is, look. That's him, Fishman. We'll let these ads pass, and then we'll come back and basically wrap up Finny and Innie. I don't want the fight to be interrupted. Some guys here see invis. Yeah, I think one of these horses, that one specifically, and I think maybe some of the mermaids? You remember raid leading 12 people in here back in the day for Wizard Epic and Mage Epic? Absolute coordination hell. Yep. Oh yeah. I've only been here very briefly on live, and it was horrible. Horrible. I have memories of just drowning or dying, getting lost, and I never came back. Luckily, you can very easily get this earring on any character in your mid-20s, so you will never drown ever in EQ once you pick that up, which is nice and handy. But even like the navigation stuff is pretty rocky. Going east or west might keep it out of line of sight. Oh, you mean because I'm technically... Yeah, because he can technically see me there. I see what you mean. Probably won't work with increased aggro. Yeah, I see what you mean. You're right, Senpai. Okay, guys, I'm going to BRB to let this ad thing play so we don't get interrupted in the middle of the fight. And then we'll come back. I will completely forget the advice you just gave me. I'll go down there and then get aggroed and die and then blame the game. Sounds like something I would do. But you're right, I should go that way. I don't think they can see me underneath it. Right. So, quick AFK. I'll only be a few minutes. And then we'll come back and we will give this a crack. Thank you all for hanging out. I appreciate being here, and I will see ya in a few minutes. Hey!
Oh, you touch my tra-la-la.
At last, Mondstadt's rodent ruler in the flesh.
Them with the interact button, but they are going
hell.
to keep coming back non-stop. Let's just
I'm
keep
infected.
hopping
Wait,
until
there was
activate
MILFs?
the
No! I don't trust this guy.
Just give me a good smack from the rear with something nice and big.
The mall area is perfectly safe.
There you go. What the fuck is that on the left? What? What? Sell my face! Hey! Oh! Oh! Oh God! Oh God! Sorry. I'm a learner driver, man. Come on, dude. Basically, the Emperor died over here. He died by a bread roll in the bum.
Finger maidens.
Excuse
They
me?
serve the 2 fingers.
Madam, she wants me to give her 2 fingers to help her find the Elden Ring. Is that what she just said? I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. No one's getting fingered on my watch. Last time he jumped down there and killed me. He's not here right now. Oh, here we go. You know that sexy catwalk song?
On the catwalk, yeah, I shake my little tush on the catwalk.
Oh no! Ah! This guy is stuck to my head. What the fuck? Get off of me, you... This Valentine's Day, are you looking for romance? Roleplay.
What are you doing in my swamp?
Really fat cakes. Then dial 555-69-STEVE today. Steve. Sexy Steve has what you need. Sexy Steve. This is like reuniting with an old friend. Mamma mia! Try crouching. Butthole ahead. Oh, whoa, that does feel good.
Oh my.
Damn, they were right. That feels great. Bonk him. You piece of shit. Hey, dickhead. This place isn't big enough for the both of us. You fucking cock. Fuck you, Flamingo brutality. It's so silly. Lamb shank. It's not a lamb shank. What the hell was that? We are back. Thank you for waiting. Right, we should be uninterrupted for the rest of the night and get some bosses killed. So, I'm going to remember your advice, and I'm going to go on the right side, and hopefully not pull. If this pulls, I'm going to try and run an FD, and just, you know, try and save a swim back, but until we try it, we won't know for sure. We're going to give it a crack. Wait, is my... Hold on. My game muted? Oh god. I haven't been here in ages, man. So you want Finny. He basically patrols in the bottom. You want him to move far away from your entrance point so you can slip in. But yes, of course, there's, you know, D4 issues, right, with the aggro range. I also have very low DPS because I don't have a charm. I just have my potato animation, who looks really awkward swimming. Look at that. Should I try and slip by? That feels bad. I don't think I should do it. I think I should wait. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna be patient. Actually, let me stand here. Yeah, that guy shouldn't be able to see me from there. Oh, he's moved. He's gone. Where is he gone? There he is. Okay, so he's right below me. If I pull him there, do you think that seahorse will aggro me? Okay. I'm gonna try and do... This might fuck me up, but I have to try. So, Finny's on that side. I'm a little bit nervous. Has he moved again? No. Right, go. Go, go, go. We're in. Freedom. Okay, we're good. Now. Where's Finny? We appear to have lost Finny. He's gone. Oh, there he is. Right, let's get cracking, shall we? Hey, bro. How's it going? Oh, I should kill the pet. Pet's level 20? Something's not right with pet levels. I don't know why. Something's very odd with the pet levels. Right. Yep, pet's exploded. Very good. Right, so... Rules of engagement. Give the fish man the big suck. Oh, I should probably also furry form my pet. Not exactly a DPS train, but you know, he means well. He's a good guy. To be honest, the animation has carried me through the leveling process until 40 or 37 when you get the real charm, so you gotta have respect for it, you know? We'll basically turtle until he's out of mana. Once he's out of juice, we'll switch from turtling to actually trying to nuke him. Finny is not really a big deal. His nukes definitely hurt, but once he's been sucked dry, once the fishman is basically a prune, it's pretty straightforward. I'd put him on. He's basically Yale, right? Except Yale has a health bar. This guy doesn't really. Right, I'm going to offensive stance. That's it. Now just spam nukes. No risk of charm breaking. The only way I could really die is if something wacky happens. I've got lay on hands as well, so I'm not really stressed about it. I don't think we'll even need it, to be honest. I basically go full offensive if I know it's not going to be a long fight, and I turtle if my that was the wrong button. If I had a charm just there, my charm would have broken and killed me, by the way. Oops. What idiot put the feign death button right there? And our loot. Our loot for D4 Finny. Max difficulty, final boss of Kedgekeet, raid boss, is a wand with Manasive. Now, Manasive is good, but I have the spell. And the spell is super buffed. Shit. Well, technically, I have killed D4 Finny on stream. Never have to do it again unless something changes. What a waste of my time. Right, one more. All that's left is Innie, right? We've done CT, Yale, Vox, Nagy, Finny. All that's left is Innie. When Innie goes down, that is every single raid boss, D4 max difficulty done. Basically, finish the game. Obviously there's Sky, but, you know, Sky is a very different affair. I will stream Sky, I guess. I don't like Sky. Sky's a shit zone. But I'll stream it one time just to show people, like, how that horrible zone, if we're honest, is done. Not today. Not today. I'll show you guys the bee thing before they nerf it. Can you stick that mana sieve into something else and make it slightly useful, or never at all? So yeah, I mean at +4 you could rip out the clicky, or actually, you know what? I don't know if you can rip out limited charge items. I think it's just infinite items. So actually, I think you can't do that. If you could theoretically yoink it, and it was a cooldown rather than charges, I could absolutely see a place for it, especially on non-Enchanter comps. Because a lot of these fights are attrition, and you don't have the advantage of Chanter slurps. So maybe for non-Chanters, if you could use the item, yeah. But for an Enchanter, which is required for the clicky, I just don't see a use for it. You could argue that it's free, and it saves you like 90 mana. The problem is that clicky items use the +0 version, which is poop. So I just don't think it's worth it. Oh, also, I have all these clicky heal things from the dragons. I keep forgetting they exist. These, I have like emergency buttons here for like high boss attempts, but I forgot about them. You can like spam click them for spam healing if you want. Right. All that's left is Big Man Innie himself with the weird face and noodle arms. Now this guy, damn bro, nice ass. This guy has, first off, has the best loot. Like, Innie is where the real raid loot is. I feel like only Yale and Innie really have loot that anyone cares about. Unless you're farming dragon bags or maybe you need a haste cloak. I feel like the dragon loot is pretty shit. Yale has the Earthshaker and Serpent Tooth, both great items. I suppose the Dragon Haste Belt. Finny has nothing. I don't even think CT has anything apart from maybe the shield for resists, perhaps. Never again till Epic. Yeah, we'll come back in December when Kunark launches. And then it'll be like the old days. No one goes to Kedge except when their friend begs them to help with their Epic. Please, bro. Please. I need my Epic. Please, brother. Like, ugh, fine. I guess. Right. Gebecca, it has been a pleasure, my friend. Now, fuck off. You've been demoted. You suck. What do we got? Haunted Chests. Ghast. What classes? Shadow Knight Druid. Mage BST. I'm so sorry for your loss. Rogue Boss. No, thank you. And then we have a Chosen. Warrior Cleric. Now, Inaruk's Chosen have... They're good. They're higher level. But I found they have pretty silly MR ratios. Like, I tried to charm an Inaruk agent yesterday, or the day before while farming. They were breaking charm every 2 seconds. It was a lot. So I don't know. I don't really want any of these, I'll be honest with you. I mean, Warrior Berserker. I just want a non-caster. A rogue would be delicious. Maybe I should get the Warrior Berserker. I know Haunted Chests have really low MR. They used to dispel spam themselves, but I think they've changed that. Shall I grab the chest? Or shall I just grab... You know what? I'm going to grab the Chosen and hope that the thing doesn't break. I'm going to do it. Alright, wish me luck. If this goes wrong, I'm going to blame society, even though it's obviously my fault. So I'm ready to blame society for my mishaps. Come here, bro. Come here, brother. Yeah, over here, man. Come into the corner. I've got a sales pitch for you. Welcome to my cult. It was a trick. You fool. It was a trick. Now you're part of my cult, and I pretty much own all of your property now. Give me all your money. Does Yale have the healing buff item, tier 3? Oh, I have never seen that item. You're talking about the Underking totem or Underking idol or something, right? That's a really important item that I don't have yet, so that's probably should be my next thing to farm. I don't think it's off Yale. I think it's from a rat man or something at the very bottom of the hole, like a named rat dude. And I think the last patch removed placeholders from a lot of zones, including the hole, so it shouldn't be that bad to farm. I should write that down, honestly, because that item is huge. Like 20% more healing, right? Massive for sustain. I should really prioritize that when we're done with bosses. Maybe... So I hate the hole. I hate that zone. I don't understand the hype for it. But it's one of the few zones that I haven't really streamed. So maybe we should do a hole stream, which sounds really bad in a sentence, but I mean, go to the whole dungeon and just clear through and try and farm the totem idol thing. Maybe we'll do that next stream, because that's the last item I need for focuses. Someone in Ko's guild found it earlier today, but I'm not sure what drops it. Rat in jail just after the drop down. Oh, okay. So it's like a special named rat, right? Yeah, okay, that makes a lot of sense. So I gotta go get that. Right, don't aggro me, bro. Don't tase me, bro. Warrior Chanter? That sounds sneaky. Sure. Oh! Well. Oh dear. Yeah, these guys have, Oh dear. Ah, gotcha. Right. Kill this guy, but do it quickly. Now, there is a 55 there I could try and charm, but that's... I know that's not going to last long. Like, I know I'm asking for trouble by doing that. We should have killed him before the mez wears off, right? Wait, can you stealth past these? I don't think Inuruk's chosen see invis. Why am I clearing this shit? I don't think you see invis. What am I doing? Oh! Oh, they also drop pants. And I still need any pants. Honestly, any lustrous, Valorium. You give me a pair of pants, I'll wear it. I just want to replace this freaking Befallen thing, which is moldy and frankly disgusting. That's what I want. Yeah, so we'll do a whole stream. Maybe next stream, maybe on Friday we'll do that. I'll go and grab that tome. The only reason I don't like the hole is because of the golems. I hate mobs that are basically immune to shit. It just irritates me. It's very, very aggravating. Golems like ruin that area for me. What do we got? Necro Mage. Nope. Speaking of golems, no thank you. I will be passing on that. I don't think they'll aggro me from there, right? Oh! Monk mini boss. He drops a warrior two-hander that's very, very sexy. I'm not a warrior, but when I re-roll and I have like a noob combo, having a low-level pet with the big fat warrior plain two-hander lets the pet one-shot mobs. I want that. Yes, I would like a piece of that pudding, please. Hello, mate. Hey, bro. I was right in his face, he wouldn't aggro me. What a nice guy. What a friendly man. Appreciate you. Right. It's gonna be drawn out, but it'll be fine. Yeah, this is the best charm we can get. There might be a better charm around the corner, I don't know. Oh no! Ah! Ah! Stop! Stop that, stop that. How dare you attack me? What's that? You don't like working for free? You should be so happy that I'm giving you a job even though it's unpaid. You should be thanking me. They're getting unruly, these guys. Defensive stance and shit. Very unruly. How dare you? How much damage are they doing? I mean, they're doing alright. They're doing okay. Yeah, they're doing alright. I mean, they're doing a hell of a lot more than the animation would be doing, right? Okay, I'm trying to... I know he's not a rogue, but I habitually try and pull the mobs so their back's always facing the pet. I'll just turtle for a bit. I'll just chill for a little bit. I could go inversion and just blast this guy, I suppose. Because then we have Maestro. So the only mini-bosses I'll kill in hate is this guy and the Ire, the Lord of Ire, because he drops the Pally shield, right? No, the Maestro drops that. I don't remember. There's something I want from this guy and something I want from the Ire. All the other mini-bosses I skip. They just take too long, and there's nothing I really give a shit about from them. Also, this guy drops warrior gear, which I can't use, but they're good for pets, for like noob runs. Okay, I can step this up. I'm just kind of... I don't need to be turtling right now. Unnecessary. Oh, also... I keep forgetting I can just go around sucking everybody off. There you go. I'll take that mana. You don't need that mana, right? There we go. Ailey, hello! Hi, hope you're doing well. Gonna listen to you as I do chores. Thank you for being here, mate. I appreciate it. Don't chore too hard. But good on you for adulting. If you're on already, if you're into watching Legends and or FF14 and other fun games, A's an amazing streamer. My favourite Legend streamer, and all-around great human being. Go check out her stream. Go and check her out. Hope you're doing well today, mate. It's good to see you. I had no idea. I'm not an FF14 player, so I have no idea what was going on. But I was just happy to be there and participate passively from the shadows. Like, oh. Ah, you're winning? What is this? Sword of Empowerment. What is that? Oh, my pet defurried. Hold on. Also, I'm almost dead. I should probably sort that out. All right, let's refurry him. Congratulations, you're a furry. What is this? Sword of Empowerment, 14 AC. More AC than mine. Whoa, is that better? Yeah, look. So technically one more AC. And it also gives me more HP because it gives me a huge stamina buff. I didn't even know that item existed, but I will take it. Thank you. Thanks, mate. Appreciate that. Right, Maestro. Warrior Bard Mage. Oh no, he's a mage. Mages are actually very scary NPCs if you don't have Dispel. Damage Shield does more damage than NPCs do. Damage Shields are very, very scary. And not to be taken lightly. Alright, let's go over here. Let's go say hello. We will defensive for the first bit. Hey, buddy. How's it going? Right, I don't know if this guy's worth mana draining. I guess because he's a mage, maybe. Although I think he has like an enormous mana pool. You thought I was going to say something else. I know you were thinking something else. Yeah, I don't think... I think by the time you've drained him, you just killed him. I'm just going to DPS him. If this goes wrong, I'll figure something out. You're sweet. You're sweet, Ailey. I appreciate it, mate. Thanks for stopping by. Right, I'm going to turtle and do this. Check me out. Oh, Ailey, look. I know you're busy right now doing chores. Look at that. Look at what I got today. There we go. Again, if you're not following Ailey, awesome streamer, super, super chill. Love hanging out there wherever I can. 100% worth your time. Legends, FF14, other stuff, maybe perhaps in the future as well. All around fantastic human being. I'm not biased because I pretty much spend, well, when I'm not streaming, I'm over there. No! DS? Hey. Hey, we don't do the DS. We don't do that here, sir. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. We're gonna kick this guy out of his own plane. We'll DPS until lay on hands on cooldown, and then we'll get back to it. It's not. Ouch. The fuck? Okay, I'm lay on handsing. I don't trust him. He started hitting really hard, and it makes me a little bit nervous. I'm not about that life. Yeah, not worth draining this guy. So I think the only NPCs that are worth draining are the ones that you can zero out, right? Because if you don't zero them out, they're going to cast spells regardless. It's a waste of time. So like the dragons have no mana. So you give Vox or Nagi the slurp, they have no spells left. Pretty much. I'm going to go offensive stance too. Because my mend is up. If you could stop wiggling around, sir, that'd be really nice. I'd appreciate it. This guy's flitting about. I'm so proud of you. An awesome weapon. Thank you. I got my 3rd Ghoulbane, so I can start Wicked Weapon Quest. Ooh, you got your 3rd? Wait, are you triple wielding? Why'd you have 3? Or is it? Yeah. Yeah. Look at that. 51 AC on a shield that I'm not even. I just have that in my any slot. That is gargantuan. Look at that. 29 strength, 29 stamina. That is delicious. That's shit. That's not bad. I mean, bards aren't really doing damage, but I'll take that because I can't sell it anyway. My bard used the 6-blade for a long time in beta. I haven't really played a bard since first. Oh, Lord of Ire. This is the guy that drops Blood Moon and some other shit as well. We will kill him. We shouldn't have time to kill him and Innie before the end of the night. What you saw was basically endgame raiding, second to last boss of the main raid tier. Damn, so that was like serious hardcore power gamer hours is what I was witnessing. Also fun, mostly doing FF14, guildies could get their rainbow mount, requires 3 gifted subs to a Twitch stream. Oh, so I offered mine. That's cool. Yeah, I don't think I've seen you streaming like progression stuff before. That's cool. That's a cool gesture. Congrats, thank you. It is a sexy shield. It looks weird. I remember I gave this to a pet in beta, and it was an animation running around with it's just a floating warrior berserker. Now, a warrior cleric pet will heal me, kind of, when I hit half HP. Pet healing is unreliable though. But it might be what helps me through sustain on Innie. That's red. I will not be trying to charm that. Shall I stick with this guy? Warrior Berserker will obviously do more damage and is more reliable. But if you sit at like 40% in turtle mode, you can sometimes luck out and the pets will keep you going. I don't know. Let's kill this guy and we'll see how I feel about it. Go get him. Right. Inversion, it's Tash. Obviously Dispel, otherwise things are gonna get really stinky. Is that haste? Oh, that's a ranger buff. I do like the NPCs when they multi-class, they use like real spells that players do as well. It's pretty cool. Can I not dispel that? Oh, there we go. No buffs for you. You wanted buffs? No. Not in this house, mate. Also, this clicky shield is silly. It basically gives you infinite disease removal every 6 seconds. It's pretty busted. And it's all, so noobs can wear it. Oh, it's for Soulfire ×2 and then both end weapons. Wait, Soulfire ×2 and both. Oh, wait, so is that to get the Torrid Corruptor and the Fiery Avenger? I'm a noob when it comes to quests. We all joke that it's Everquest, but questing is, you know. Why am I in evasive stance? I just realised. That's weird. It's my bad. So is that 1 for Torrid, 1 for Fiery, and 1 to keep as a Ghoulbane? I got a Ghoulbane last night, just because I needed to pick a screenshot. I made a video about Upper Guck, and I needed a screenshot. And I was like, well, while I'm here, I might as well set this to D4, and just sit at the Shin Lord spot. And the spawn time in there is quite long, but at least there's no placeholder now. It does take a bit, but I got a Ghoulbane. Basically ripped the proc out. Ripped the proc out, and I was like, yeah, that's me done. And now I have one in my stash. If I do decide to do any quests. I know that my dad wants to get the Corruptor. He's an SK fanatic. I think the Ghoulbane is required for that, right? Like the evil version of the Avenger, whatever it's called. Nice. No! Oh, mate. So I got this drop yesterday while running around the plane in normal. And I took a picture on my phone to send to my dad. I sent him this, and he was like, no! The saddest thing is that it keeps dropping and I can't even use it. I'm not a Shadow Knight. And when I played an SK in the last beta, this never dropped until the very end of the beta. I could never farm this, and now they're spamming me with Blood Moons. Blood Moon is a very, very good weapon. Look at that. Almost a 1 ratio at +5. It is a very, very busted weapon. That's crazy. Yeah. You got loot. He stiffed me. All 4 times I killed him, literally 0 loot. I don't know what that's about. I have also had it where he drops nothing, like absolute 0. And it only happens on him. I feel like every other mini-boss always drops at least something, even if it's shit. I think there's a bug with the Aya guy, because I had that a lot as well. I just know they exist, so I'm preparing for it. I have my main Ghoulbane at +5, hell yeah. So you're stockpiling Ghoulbanes before the inevitable Ghoulbane economy crash. That's what you're doing, you're stockpiling. I don't blame you, mate. It's tough out there. It's tough out there. Because any day now, you'll go back into Guck, and there'll be like a queue of random people, like charging people to get in. Trying to sell scarcity. We know how it goes. You got Ghoul Coin? You went into Guck. You went to Guck to get a Ghoulbane, and you left with with Ghoul Coins. And you're like, guys, I didn't get my Ghoulbane, but I just spent 20,000 platinum on these pretend coins, and I'm gonna be rich now. Oh yeah? Okay. Alright. I believe you. Well, I hope the Ghoul Coin does well and becomes, like, big plat. I hope so, mate. Best wishes on the Ghoul Coin. Okay, I don't really want to fight that guy. It's gonna take a lot of time. But I gotta do one of them. Do I take the Warrior Berserker? I don't really trust the Cleric. Cleric heals are so unreliable. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go over here. Hold on, there's a strategy to this. There is method to my madness, I promise. Right, sit here. Good boy. You sit there. I'm gonna run away now. I'm going to... Wait, what level is this guy? 53, that's fine. Yeah. I'm gonna feign. Oh no, I died. Oh no, I died. How dramatic. Now, I'm gonna try and charm him. Oh, is she gonna aggro? She's gonna aggro on D4, right? Ah, shit. I may have screwed up. I may have... No? Hold on. Hold on. Okay, she's AFK. Okay, right. That red over there is AFK. Thank goodness. She's not paying attention. She's currently all tabbed looking at some weird... Probably some weird hentai. I feel like Dark Elves, canonically, are the ones into hentai, right? Nasty. I can tell. She's looking up Tentacle Terror hentai from Unrest. I can tell she's the type. I can see it in her eyes. You can't fool me. Right, let's rebuff. I'll get some buff on the warrior's Zerka charm, and then we'll try and make this work. I can see Innie's gangly freak arms hanging out of the side. Cleric, ranger, wizard. I do not like clerics. No, sir. Don't like them. Not a fan, if I can be honest. Not a cleric guy. Getting early to the moon or whatever. They should have an NPC that tries to sell you an in-game coin that you can't see. That would be such a funny quest line. Like, there's some gnome with a really shifty name. He tries to sell you gnome coins, and he takes your plat and you just never get it back. That'd be so funny. Looking at the trailer for the movie Wicker after seeing it on the Monsterfucker forums. Wait, what is... I'm afraid to ask, but I'm a curious man by nature. What is Wicker? Can you give me a TLDR? Is it about getting fucked by werewolves? Because that's usually what they do. I've heard the stories. I've heard the stories, guys. Alright. Is it time? It's time. Wish me luck, everybody. Innie D4. I mean, this at one point was like the ultra endgame challenge, but I don't know. Defensive stance, over channel. We going. I'll see you guys on the other side. Wish me luck. What's up, bro? What's up, bro? Oh, no buffs. For some reason, he doesn't buff himself anymore. I don't know why. Right. That is all up. We are good. That hurts. I really rather you didn't mute me. Right, let's start sucking. Yeah, you heard what I said. Now this guy, being a wizard, has big boy nukes. So you really, really have to suck this guy. You can't let him sit there with a mana pool. Although, I'm watching his mana pool, and it seems like his mana pool is massive. I don't think I can drain this guy. It's gonna take like 20... Okay, we're fine. We're okay. I forgot he has a knockback. I'm gonna keep draining, but... I feel like there's no point in me draining this guy when his mana is draining at the same rate as his health. Because if he doesn't hit 0 mana, there's kind of no point to me doing this, right? Mathematically speaking. My lay on hand is still good as well. Because you want to zero them out so they can't do their shit anymore. So if they end the fight with any mana, draining is a waste. I think that makes sense. I mean, it makes sense in my head. And isn't that really what counts? Also, I'm being a bit finicky with my mana. I should probably be a bit more cautious. He's half dead already. This is going okay. I guess because he's only got Ranger, he's not as insane in melee as I thought he might be. I don't want to talk too much shit, though. I've played Darkest Dungeon. I know what happens when you get a little bit too confident. I've been there. Confidence good, arrogance bad. Bit of a unrequested life advice there for you. You're welcome, guys. Right, you know what? He's almost out, man. Just keep sucking. There you go. We sucked him dry. He's out of juice. I'm going to stay in defensive stance because I frankly don't trust going offensive on this guy. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going offensive stance. What are you going to do? Call the police. Call the EQL police. I'm offensive stancing Innie D4. What are you going to do about it? What the hell are you going to do about it, brother? Nothing. I will tell when I run out, when Lay on Hands is on cooldown. Man, he is eating my ass. Okay, I'm going back to turtle mode. That was a little bit, I don't know about that. I don't know about that one. This is fine. This is actually going very fine. I expected pain and misery, but I feel like they've nerfed the piss out of Innie. Because that was easier than CT. CT almost had me out of mana and health. 30 seconds more on CT, I would have died. I would have run out of juice. Default Innie is kind of fine. Huh. There you go. That is every single raid boss D4'd. So roll the credits. I finished the game. Yeah, I thought about that, Cal, just because, like, otherwise you're going to have the renewed echoes and all that other BS. It would have been too much healing. It's just, sometimes a mob has such a massive health bar. I'm going to grab all this. I'll check it manually. Let me get out of here, because this charm is going to break. Bye. See you, bro. I'm out of there.